About 500 BC, in the Achaemenid Empire in Iran, Iranians combined ice with different flavors to produce a summertime treat called bastani sanati. During the 5th century, ancient Greeks would eat snow mixed with honey and fruit in the markets of Athens. Later in China, a frozen mixture of milk and rice was used, pouring saltpeter over it to cover and syrup. Fast forward 7,000 years. In 1979, Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield, two childhood friends from Merrick, New York, dropped out of college and completed a correspondence course on ice cream making from Penn State's Creamery. On May 5th, 1978, with a $12,000 investment, the two business partners opened an ice cream parlor in a renovated gas station in downtown Burlington, Vermont. 1 year later, they marked their first anniversary by holding the first ever Free Cone Day, now an international annual celebration at every Ben & Jerry's store. 30 years after that, they will for sure regret everything they've done. 150 scoop shops and locations from Aruba to Germany to Estonia later. Today, the least important thing to ever happen in the history of the internet, it's the ice cream tournament.
Welcome back to 32 Fans. I'm Alex Chester. With me, as always, is Wheels Wienerker. Wheels, is your stomach ready for this?
I didn't eat yesterday. I literally fasted from like noon on. I think you're supposed to eat ice cream on an empty stomach. When we ate cereal, like I really just had, because I'd eaten all the cereal so many times, I just had like one bite of each cereal. There were people there who literally had full bowl for all 32 cereals and were eating after the tournament was over because they hadn't finished. But I think 30, it's not really, we're not eating 32 ice creams if you think about it. I think we're eating, it's 31 matchups. I think you have to eat ice cream 62 times.
Something like that, yeah. So we're here in Ben & Jerry's in Minneapolis, right between Uptown Minneapolis and St. Louis Park. I grew up in this neighborhood. I've been here many times before. And first of all, I wanted to say thank you to Scott Eller, the owner of this fine establishment, who has welcomed us into his store. Scott, how many ice cream tournament brackets has this location hosted?
This would be the first.
All right, and Scott, do you have, obviously you're the expert here, do you have a favorite? Which of these ice creams is either your personal favorite or do you think is likely to win the crowd today?
Oh, well, Cherry Garcia is a classic and is probably my favorite. I would say winning the crowd today could be, it looks like a tough crowd to me. Give Me Some More's is an interesting flavor. New York Super Fudge Chunk. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. We have great ice cream, and I'm honored that you're here tasting them.
What's the most popular ice cream, Scott?
Oh, probably chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay. Would you say the vanilla is a contender?
Yes.
Okay. With sprinkles or without?
I don't think it needs sprinkles.
Okay.
All right, so I think we're going to jump right into it because we have a lot of ice cream to eat, and we have to get to a Twins game in a couple of hours.
Mets game.
Yeah. By the way, eating all this ice cream and then sitting in the hot sun,
Scott,
great idea.
we might get kicked out when I say this, but Scott, do you have a broom we could borrow in case the Mets sweep the Twins today?
So we're here with 32 of our closest friends. We are at capacity here in the ice cream shop. We have people looking outside from the windows trying to join us as well, but we're going to jump right in.
But can I just say, I asked Scott, because this store officially opens at noon, and he was kind enough to open 2 hours early at 10 a.m. And I said, is it going to be problematic? Let's say we're running a second late, and people start coming in, and they're very confused why there's 50 people sitting with their backs. And he asked me, do you think there's a storm of people every day coming in? So let's get to the bracket. I think what we're going to do for the listener at home is we're going to do brackets, but we're an even number of people, Alex and I, so we're going to call up a member from the audience for each matchup, and I think, tell me if I'm wrong, we have not discussed this before, and so we can have a fight on air. I think for the final four, everyone, within reason, everyone who wants should taste.
Yeah, at least, yeah. We'll play it by ear, but that sounds like a good idea.
So
before recording, we had some play-in matchups, and the two that advanced were Caramel Almond Fudge Chip and Caramel Almond Brittle. Two of the vegan flavors that we were told are so good you won't be able to tell that they are not dairy.
Can I ask you also, how many of these 32 do you think you've tried before? Because most, typical supermarkets have the same Cherry Garcia and cookie dough
Fish
with the
food,
same 15.
Yeah, half-baked.
So some of these I didn't even know existed. And some are new, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, like the Stephen Colbert's American Dream, I remember when it was a big deal on the Colbert Report. I guess I'm not as big a watcher of Jimmy Fallon because I didn't know that he had made his own The Tonight Doe starring Jimmy Fallon. And they're going to go right up against each other in the first round.
Yeah. Do you think Carson Daly was mad he never got an ice cream?
All right, so let's jump in. Our first matchup of the day, Triple Caramel Chunk against New York Super Fudge Chunk. So we're gonna, Keith and I are gonna try those flavors. Who should be our third judge? The New Yorkiest person here, I think, is probably Jeffrey Goldstein. So I don't know if that might make him biased towards New York Super Fudge Chunk. But Jeffrey, do you want to join us and be our third judge for this matchup?
I should add that I don't eat chocolate. I don't know if I should have mentioned that beforehand. I will eat it today. I'm a fake not chocolate eater.
Okay.
We have Quinn, who's I think probably very amused with what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Quinn and Dee are our Ben and Jerry's experts to help us today.
Here.
All right, so we're gonna start with Triple Caramel Chunk.
Oh, so we have two.
Oh, okay. We're gonna hand these out. All right. So
The Super Fudge is
the Super Fudge is the brown
Yes.
one. All right. Okay. So let's get started.
Wait, so which one is New York caramel and which one is super
So the chocolate one is the New York Super Fudge Chunk, and the caramel one is the Triple Caramel Chunk.
If you've ever been to Jeff, this is actually good for you. Have you ever been to a tish of a Hasidic rabbi?
Yes.
So
Who has it?
he was literally the only person in this room I could ask that to.
By the way, guys, that's the rainout plan if the Twins game rains out. this
So
afternoon.
basically, like, let's say it's like a Satmar Hasid, and there's like 5,000 people at this big like Friday night party, and he'll like take a bite of his challah, and then everyone else will like pass it around, and everyone will get like a tiny bite. So we're gonna do that with the ice cream. Everyone can try my leftover ice cream.
And I have a great story. So I was in Israel once, and we went to like.
It's gonna be good, 'cause he said it's gonna be great.
Experiments on a Friday night to see one of these Hasidic tishes, as it's called. And there's like, it's a giant dining room table with the rabbi at the front and all his acolytes on both sides, and then stands on each side for people to stand and watch. And he takes out these giant challah breads and says the blessing, and then, this is completely true because it's too insane to make up, a Chassid little person jumped on top of the table in his bare feet and took the
This is getting
challah
cut.
and started running up and down the table, chucking the bread into the stands.
All right, you did not need to tell this story.
Well, you brought it up. So.
Okay, all right, so let's vote.
All right, so Akiva, what do you prefer
I
between
think the triple caramel chunk was excellent. I didn't even know it existed 5
Well,
minutes
spoiler
ago.
alert, these are all going to be very good. So.
The triple caramel chunk is really fantastic. I do think we're taking a bite of them. I don't know if you ate like even your whole full spoonful. I think it would be a lot to have like a full. If you ever eaten a full pint, like a full blue guy of Ben and Jerry's at once, yourself,
Probably.
like after like a bad breakup or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe after this trip we'll both eat Ben and Jerry's. So I feel like it would be a lot to have like a full thing of that, but for one bite, that's really hard to beat. And I don't like chocolate, so the Super Fudge doesn't do anything for me. What do you think, Jeff?
Jeff, what do you think?
I agree. I'm also not a big chocolate person.
Oh, okay.
But
We're off to a great start.
Fudge, yes. Well, the Super Fudge was very good, but definitely the caramel chunk would be my pick.
Okay, and you're. It doesn't matter what you pick.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
You could be our tiebreaker.
I definitely thought I was going to go with triple caramel. I don't love chocolate per se relative to other flavors.
It's really
What
good.
are we doing here at Ben and Jerry's?
No, but
if none of
honestly,
us
I
like
was going to
chocolate?
vote for the New York Super
Scott is
Fudge
so bad.
Chunk. I really liked it, but it loses 2-1. So triple caramel chunk is the winner. Jeff, thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, so our second matchup, we have a classic, vanilla.
Yeah, I wouldn't want vanilla. I thought when we did the cereal tournament, I thought honeycombs would win, and it lost like in the first 5 minutes, and I was like very discombobulated the rest of the day. I
Right.
do think if vanilla loses at like 10:02, we're in a little bit of trouble here. And I didn't know milk and cookies was a flavor. Did
Yeah,
you know
so-
milk and cookies was
well,
a
so
flavor?
vanilla is
You should
like-
also get someone to write this for you,
Yeah.
so you don't have to stand up. Who wants to
And
do it?
also, it's very hard to
Here,
write.
Matt Stewart, can you
All right.
You have good handwriting?
So vanilla is like the stereotypical generic flavor, and vanilla ice cream is good. But do you go to Ben and Jerry's where they have all these amazing flavors to have vanilla? I guess we'll find out.
Maybe.
All right, we need a third judge. Roving reporter Rob Sesternino is here. Rob, can you select? Oh, are you going to come? I was going to ask you to select someone, but all right, Rob is going to come on.
We weren't going to waste you on the second matchup, Rob.
Yeah, thank you. I could be pulling people from the audience to come on up. Do we want a chair over here for the
We
third
don't want them to
correspondent?
get too comfortable, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Jeff thought he was the third cohort.
Okay, all right. Let's just go. Let's start with
Going
Claire.
away. All right,
Yeah.
Claire, we drove here together.
Okay.
Sat in the back.
Here we go. Here
Claire,
is Claire.
you are here to help us decide between vanilla and milk and cookies.
That was the first one I had. It was vanilla. This is. Oh, this is vanilla. Okay.
No, you just had a vanilla, and then,
I think I ate
and then you
Claire's
just had
vanilla.
Claire's vanilla.
Sorry, Claire. We get one more vanilla. I accidentally ate Claire's. Sorry.
Yeah, we need one more vanilla.
I was
'cause
wondering why milk and
Akiva had
cookies
two.
looked exactly the same.
I mean, that's an incredibly rich vanilla. It's really good.
It's very rich. It's different. It's very distinct. It's like much different than like a Breyer's vanilla or a. Oh, right.
But then, I mean, let's be honest. It's going against.
You do like less.
No, more.
No, I didn't say more. I said like smaller on the. I'm not gonna eat this, and I hate wasting.
Yeah, Kiva's taking the smallest licks and throwing them out. I'm eating my entire spoonfuls. I'm really enjoying myself so far.
I have like 5 more podcasts to do today.
Yeah. All right. Milk and cookies has to be the winner here. As good as vanilla was.
You said that like that was not the craziest take in the
Yeah.
whole world.
No, I'm just saying. It's.
has to be the winner.
Yeah.
It's very crumbly. There's too much going on.
Wait, you're anti-milk and cookies?
I mean, first of all, I've never had milk and cookies because I'm not a baby, like dipped of milk and but
What?
you sit and have milk and cookies. Do you have your Santa hat when you do it?
I mean, it's not a consistent thing I've done, but you've never had chocolate chip cookies and dipped them into like the milk and let it soak and get.
I did, and then I like stopped wearing diapers.
All right. Okay. Anyhow, Claire, what do you say between
All right, so
vanilla
you have
and
to
milk
rate
and
this
cookies?
tie, Claire.
Yeah, well, anyone who's ever done the 23andMe testing, they recently put out this new report where it's like going to tell you based on your genetics whether you prefer vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream, which like so glad I sold my genetic code to find that out. But I was told that I should prefer chocolate, and in this case, I like the milk and cookies better.
Oh my God!
All right, there we go.
Vanilla takes a fall on the second matchup.
All right, so our board man Matt Stewart is going to update. You're going to see how hard it is to write against like a soft surface that's floating in the air. But all right, he did a pretty good job. All right, so another 2-to-1 battle, and now we will move on to
Caramel crisp, but I'd say one of the least famous of the 32 flavors.
against arguably the most famous.
one of the most famous.
Yeah.
Fish food.
Fish food.
Like the band. I wonder how the licensing works. I don't know if Scott knows anything about this. Like, is Colbert like doing this for advertising? Because his face is just in every supermarket in the country, or is he getting paid big money?
His charitable foundation for that, as is Jimmy Fallon's.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Fallon takes the money and keeps it.
The partnerships they have all.
Oh, so
are
every
connected to
celebrity's
that.
doing it through charity?
Yes.
Oh, okay, interesting. And Fish also, the band.
There's some relationship with Fish, which is a Vermont band.
Yes,
too.
yeah. It's a natural fit. Wait, Scott, as a franchisee, that's the right term, right? Franchisee of Ben & Jerry's, are you a fan of Fish, the band?
I'm older than that, so I'm more in the Cherry Garcia range.
Okay,
but,
okay.
You were saying it's a natural fit. Also, I think that there's certain substances that often draw people both to fish and eating copious amounts of ice cream. So,
cookies.
having said that, Rob, I'm not asking you to judge the crowd, but who do you think should be the third judge for this matchup?
All right, well, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to go with Christine over here.
All right, so
we're
we're
also
going
gonna
more or
adjust
less
Akiva's
sequentially.
microphone, and we're going to ask Akiva to make sure he stays in microphone range.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my first podcast.
All right, here.
All right,
Here,
so-
here is Christine.
Okay.
So, caramel crisp against fish food.
Stand right over here. And these are the fish food? Here, Christine.
See, Akiva, I'm going to argue against
Now,
you.
this
I
is
think
going to
you,
be tough. Christine, I think, has strange eating habits, right?
I think you need the bigger spoonfuls because you need a little bit of all like the ingredients.
Well, so I'm going to have it every time. Like, if it makes it to the... I'm
Yeah,
going to
but
eat
some
more of,
these-
like, the
but I'm saying
quarterfinalists.
some of these are small and it's
Don't-
tiny spoon.
don't-
You don't get everything in it.
I think you get everything. Don't sample size shame me.
All right, I mean, these are both really, really good. I'm going to turn to Christine first.
The second one, I think that was I've never had either.
What's
of
that, the
these
fish
flavors
food?
before.
Well, I don't know what order you ate them in, so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the fish food.
Yeah, the fish food.
Because
I think I have the
it
fish
wasn't
food also.
crispy.
All right. See, the crispiness of the caramel is what I liked. That texture, especially if you remember when we did our candy bar tournament.
Yeah. Shout out
The-
Haley Strong.
Yeah, the score went very far because when you're eating like 20 candy bars in a row,
Yeah.
a candy bar with a really different texture helps.
Yes. But I'd say Triple Caramel Chunk was so good that I think Caramel Crisp really needed to like up its game to even compete, and it didn't
All right,
show up
so I
today.
like the caramel crisp, but I'm going to defer.
Also, it might
So
be
fish
having
food
a bad
advances.
tub day. Do you know what I mean? Like some of these, maybe like some days are better than others, and it's just.
All right, so Christine, thank you very much. Fish food advances. Welcome to the Sweet 16, fish food.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
So we have.
And Matt, write the scores also. They're all 2-1
Oh,
so far.
don't write the scores.
Yeah, we need to know when it's unanimous.
Why? Why do we need to know that?
For historical record.
No, you
2
can
to 1,
listen
yeah.
to the podcast and.
All right. So the coconut 7-layer bar I've never heard of that flavor before. I'm very excited to taste it.
I didn't know it existed until right now.
It's going up against strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Now, which cake is better?
Which I've
a
had.
7-layer cake or a cheesecake?
I like cheesecake.
Yeah,
more than
I don't like
7-layer.
cheesecake. I'm a 7-layer guy.
But I'm not a coconut person.
Yeah, we discussed that in the candy bars. Coconut is an acquired taste.
It is an acquired taste. You
Yeah.
either like it's your favorite or it's just not for you. I don't think it's gross. It's just not. It's not really my speed. Strawberry cheesecake. I've actually had a lot. My kids like it, so
Yeah.
we have had it.
Now, you know who really loves coconut is the hit king Pete Rose. That's what they call a segue in the business. Our next guest judge, Rob, describe his outfit.
All right. Well, that he is wearing a Pete Rose jersey. Actually, one other note from down here on the floor. Akiva, you mentioned you talked about a bad tub day potentially affecting the flavor,
Yes.
and franchisee Scott shook his head vehemently. That is not a thing. That is not a thing, Akiva.
To be fair, Akiva and I are sharing a hotel room, and we tried to take a bath together last night. That's what they call a bad tub day. So.
Yeah. All right. But here is Jason
All right.
with a Hit
All right.
King autographed Pete Rose shirt by WWE Hall of Famer Pete Rose. Here, come on over
7-layer
here.
bar.
I do think ice cream should be like the wine tastings, where you like take it and spit it up, and no one wants to see us spit.
All right.
This is.
There's definitely coconut
I'm
in
gonna
there.
say this is like the biggest.
Well, you need to eat the coconut 7-layer bar.
I'm gonna try it. The 7-layer bar in the coconut 7-layer bar, I think, is the largest sort of like foreign object in any Ben and Jerry's food. Right? It has like a mind of its own. It's so big. And the other thing is
Strawberry cheesecake.
strawberry cheesecake.
All right, I'm going to be honest here.
Yeah.
These are of the 8 we've had so far, these are the 2 weakest ones.
I agree. These are the 2 weakest so far.
I don't love cheesecake,
Yeah.
and the coconut flavor was very strong of the other one. I'm going to vote for the 7-layer bar because I liked that giant piece of
What do
chocolate
you
in
think,
there.
Jason?
I'm going to vote for the 7-layer bar.
Okay.
I like the big chunk in
Yeah.
there. It was something.
All right, my vote doesn't count then. All right, so we had the first quarter done.
Wait,
That's-
Akiva, what is your vote, though?
It doesn't matter. It's I'm not going to say because I don't want your historical records.
All right, so it's 2-0. It's a 2-0 sweep. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump to the
You should have named the regions.
Yeah.
I am disappointed you didn't name the regions. Zach.
All right, well, you want to come up with a name quickly?
Yeah,
for
so that's the caramel region.
All right.
Um,
Really putting your finger on the scale there for
I
the
don't
caramel
know.
flavors. All right, so now the next bracket, the very first entrant is called Sweet Like Sugar.
should we have
unlike all the
since
previous
we had
flavors,
these?
this one
Shouldn't we
has
have sent
sugar.
them out and let people gamble on them? Like Brett Fahrenkoff would have put $500 down.
Yeah.
on one of these
Does it
ice cream
have
flavors.
sugar in it, or does it sweet like it has
that's
sugar
a good
in
question.
Sweet
Hold
like
on,
sugar.
we need a description. Quinn, can you help us out?
It's like a cherry and almond ice cream with sugar cookie swirl and cherry like chunks and chocolate chunks.
Can I ask Quinn a question?
Yeah.
Do you listen to podcasts?
I can't say I do, but I'll
Okay.
listen to this one.
Okay.
Only when they're ice cream tournaments. All right, so Sweet Like Sugar, the name.
It's not
is much
descriptive.
more
It
anodyne,
doesn't
yeah.
tell you what it is.
There's
Unless
a
it's just
lot
gonna be a
more
big
coming
bowl of
than you
sugar.
expected. All right, Rob, who's joining us?
Okay,
for this
Lawson is going to join us.
Lawson.
one? Lawson Campbell. Welcome.
Lawson.
All right, so this is our
In a Baker Mayfield jersey.
Sweet Like Sugar going up against Butter Pecan. Pecan? How do you
pecan.
pronounce
This
it?
one that I have, this is the Sweet Like Sugar.
It is sweet. Like sugar. Interesting. It's not bad. I mean, Butter Pecan is like a very established heavyweight in the ice cream game, I think.
You think butter pecan is a heavyweight?
I missed.
When
I
you
got
think
him
like
wrong.
classic ice cream flavors, thank you so much. You think of butter pecan? That would be like one of the first 5 you'd mention? No way.
That nut, as you bite into that nut, it feels really good. By the way, we have Did that come out the wrong way? This is a family podcast.
All right, Sweet Like Sugar. We could cut anything you guys want. Sweet Like Sugar, I think, is a clear winner.
Oh, that's insane.
No,
Butter-
I think he's right, actually.
Wait, what?
I like when we box out Alex.
This is the strongest opinion that I have.
Scott, have
so
we
far.
made any mistakes so far? I mean, I know you made one, which was.
That would be one. Sweet Like Sugar is a new flavor. so
Yeah,
it is-
that's why I never heard of it.
Yeah, that pecan in the ice cream was great. When I bit into it, it felt I really like. It is nice because this ice cream is the similar texture when you bite into whether it's a piece of chocolate or a nut, like something that sort of gives you a different mouthfeel,
Yeah.
as they say on the Food Network. So I definitely like butter pecan, but apparently I'm outvoted
You're
2-1 here.
I,
so.
I stand sweet like sugar. I
All right.
stand it now.
All right, so Sweet Like Sugar with, I would say, a big upset to advance to the second round, but maybe I'm wrong. And now we have the first play-in winner to advance to the Thrifty 32. It is a vegan flavor, caramel almond fudge chip.
Against Toffee Break. That's a good name,
Quinn
Toffee.
said that this was her favorite vegan flavor. Is that right? Yes. All right. So it's going against Toffee Break, which brings the dairy. And Rob, who's
By the way,
joining us for this one?
Fun fact, by the way.
Do we have any vegans in the room?
No, good question.
We have. Oh, Maddie.
Yes, Maddie.
Maddie, Seinfeld trivia champion Maddie
By
is
the
with
way,
us
I did
today.
not see Maddie. Maddie is wearing a ridiculously awesome shirt. Can you explain what it is for the listeners, Maddie?
It's George wearing a rat hat.
Yes, absolutely. Wearing a
Amazing.
rat hat. Not Sable. Now, Maddie, you're in 4th grade, remind us? 5th grade?
It changes every time.
Yeah.
Her mom wrote in is like, my daughter's 8 and she's going to play Seinfeld trivia. 6 months later, we're like, all right, let's do the podcast. She's like, I'm 11 now. How old are you, Maddie?
I'm 11.
And you're going to 6th grade or 5th?
Yeah, I
Six.
see it.
You're going to 6th grade, okay.
All right, Maddie, how many of the kids in your class have been a judge on an ice cream tournament?
Probably the same that have ever seen one episode of Seinfeld, just one.
None.
All right, now I made a mistake. It's coconut almond fudge chip.
Oh, you wrote
So yeah,
That
so I
changes
meant- yeah.
everything.
So we have coconut almond fudge chip against toffee break. So Maddie, have a taste of coconut almond fudge chip. Vegan.
Does this need to be out of the caramel regional?
Oh, that's true.
No, that was the caramel
This
regional.
is
so we're
so
so-
much more coconutty.
Than the other coconut one.
This is very coconut.
This one's great. I really like this
Pete
one.
Rose would love it.
Now I think I like coconut.
Yeah, and there's no way you would ever know this was non-dairy.
I agree.
Maddie.
I would
Oh
agree
wait, we
with
haven't had the other one yet.
Toffee break.
So Maddie, did you like the coconut almond fudge chip? All right, now we're having toffee break.
This is strong. You know what it tastes like? You know those the toffee candies? I guess.
Yeah.
Shocker. It tastes like just like eating the candy.
I like both of those.
They nailed the flavor.
And again, it's the crunch in the toffee break
again,
that I really like.
Again, you get broken up with. You have a full pint of Ben and Jerry's. That toffee break would be so much for more than like 5 bites, I think.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But it's playing in a tournament, so it's, you're not eating a whole.
But is it? Are we judging based on like the pint experience or the one bite experience?
We're judging based on what we're experiencing right now. So I don't know. I'm torn. Maddie, what do you say here?
I like the coffee.
You
So
like the
toffee break
Coffee break.
advances for Maddie. Akiva, what are you going to say? It sounds like
Oh,
you're
you couldn't taste the other one though. Isn't
What?
she vegan?
No, I'm vegetarian.
vegetarian. No. Yeah. Akiva, get your facts straight. All right.
I'm confused.
Akiva, are you voting for the caramel for the coconut almond?
Yes, I actually am in an
All right,
upset.
so now I got to make a decision here. This is a tough one. I really like both of them. You know what?
Take your time. We got nowhere to go.
Because of that crispiness, I'm giving Toffee Break the 2-1 victory here. So Maddie, thank you very much. Now we have two heavyweights. I think you would agree. Chocolate chip cookie dough, which even outside of the Ben and Jerry's universe
Yeah.
is like a universally beloved ice cream.
Where's Brent Fahrenkopf? Would you say the betting? You could come up, I guess, for this one. Would you say the betting odds for the tournament? Who was the pre-tournament favorite?
I would make chocolate chip cookie dough.
I think it was
4 to 1.
4 to 1 is really high.
Yeah.
I don't think
Among
anybody's that
32
big
flavors?
of a favorite with
Yeah.
32 flavors.
I wouldn't
would
have
say
put
6 to
anybody
1.
higher than like 8 to
Something
1 or
like
10
that.
to 1. Yeah.
Brent
It's like an 18% chance of winning.
definitely did not tell me yesterday that he wakes up at 4 a.m. every day to watch German minor league tennis.
Yeah.
We bet on it.
Now, Cherry
Didn't say that.
Garcia, I feel like in terms of its reputation versus its taste,
Yeah.
its reputation is very strong because it has a great name.
Great name.
But I don't love cherry ice cream necessarily. I mean, I like Cherry Garcia, but among all these other flavors, I don't know if it's a favorite here.
This is like UCLA versus Kentucky. This is like two like blue bloods.
I
feel.
agree.
Yeah.
Do
But
Ben
this
and
is
Jerry,
UCLA
do you think,
now, and it's
do you think
coasting
Ben
on
and
its
Jerry
reputation.
name the flavors, Scott, or is that like, are they involved in day-to-day still?
They are. They don't own the company anymore.
Oh, they
but-
don't? Okay.
No. But they are involved. We see them all the time. They probably eat this all the time, and I think they probably had a lot to do with naming those very early flavors.
Some of these names do make the ice cream.
Now, is it true that if you have a Ben and Jerry's only diet, it's a very healthy way to live?
Yes.
Excellent.
I feel like the Cherry Garcia, I know it so well.
Yeah.
I don't like the chocolate block so much in my ice cream. It's not because I hate chocolate. Maybe it's because I hate chocolate. But like, I just think it's like a little intrusive for me. I like just one like full bite. That's why I didn't like the crumbliness of the caramel crisp.
So I was surprised, again, because when I have Ben & Jerry's options, I usually don't go for the Cherry Garcia. I haven't had it in so long. I was surprised how much I like that, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised, too. I've never had it. It was good.
Chocolate chip cookie dough, yeah. This was Dr. Jen's tournament favorite as well.
Not vanilla? Chocolate chip it's going to be tough to take.
I mean, the cookie dough is just such a great...
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And also, I like the fact you don't know when it's coming. It's like, all right, ice cream. Ooh, okay, we're good.
All right, so Brett, how are you voting here?
It's cookie dough. It's closer than I thought, though.
Yeah, the Cherry Garcia could have beaten some of the other previous
Cherry
flavors,
Garcia, they covered the spread, I'll say
if
that.
you want to beat cookie dough, you have to have a good tub day.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a close matchup, but it's 3-0. I think the cookie dough advances.
I'm actually very excited about the last matchup on the left side: salted caramel blondie versus mint chocolate.
Yeah.
chunk.
Now let me ask Scott a question here. My two personal favorite flavors of ice cream, even like beyond the Ben & Jerry's world, are always chocolate
There
chip
is no
cookie
beyond
dough.
the Ben & Jerry's.
I'm sorry.
We signed an exclusive contract for
Our
this
chocolate
podcast.
chip cookie dough and mint chocolate chip. And I've always wondered, why isn't there a mint chocolate chip cookie dough?
It's a good question.
Can you speak to Ben and or Jerry?
Sure. And I'll answer a question you didn't ask about mint, which is we get a lot of pushback because the mint isn't green, which would be dye. And so our mint is white.
No, so by the way, white mint ice creams are always better than the green mint ice creams, because the white mint ice cream is saying we don't have to like put this BS color in. You know we're good. You can taste our mint. The green ones are trying to trick you. So yeah, I always like the white more than the green.
By the way, we are eating on these. What are these compost spoons? Like, what do you call them?
Akiva, you're in Minneapolis. We're very green.
I know we're very good. What do you call them, Scott?
Compostable
Compostable spoons. It's very not only are they environmentally conscious, but
we accidentally
conscious.
kept Brett up for a second matchup, but that's okay.
But I think oh yeah, no, Brett, give it somebody else. We don't have enough.
Wait, no.
Have,
All right, so this was the
too late.
this was the salted caramel blondie, right? All right, and here's the mint chocolate
good.
chunk.
Salted
So
caramel
mint
blondie.
chocolate chip is good, but instead of just chips, Ben & Jerry says, no, you're getting a whole chunk.
Not green at all, as Scott pointed out. It is fully white.
Yeah.
I wonder if the green is like, it doesn't feel like you're eating mint as much, but obviously they nailed the mint flavor. Like, it definitely tastes like mint.
No, again, white mint. I mean, the mint chocolate chip wins in a round.
Oh,
here
so I
to
was
me.
going to. First of all, I disagree. You always say it like we're obviously going to agree. But people asked, is everything kosher? Every single thing we're trying here is kosher. They do a good job of making kosher. I did see on the website that the sorbets weren't. Scott thinks maybe the in-store sorbets are, but on the Ben & Jerry's website, it's
I think Akiva just has a stricter.
no,
definition.
it doesn't have the
All right,
Chaf K, the
anyway,
symbol.
anyway.
But they do a good job. So shout out to Ben & Jerry's for
All right,
keeping it fully
so
kosher.
Brett, how are you voting here?
Mint chocolate chunk. It's not a blowout like either.
Yeah,
of you said.
okay.
Oh, so salted caramel blondie, I think was better than some of the flavors that have lost before. I think that's
And
pretty
by the
good.
way, now I get the mint chocolate chunk and chocolate chip cookie dough facing each other in the next round. So maybe I eat them together and I reach my nirvana. But all right, let's go to the right side of the bracket. Rob, who's joining us for Totally Baked against Chocolate Fudge Brownie?
Sean the Mailman is here.
Sean the Mailman. Woo! Sean, have you ever delivered ice cream?
No,
No.
not ice cream.
It would-
Mattresses, kitchen sink, a toilet one time.
Mail.
Yeah.
And mail.
Uh-huh.
Barely.
All right, so we're starting
Can I ask,
with...
and we could cut this. Marijuana is not legal in Minnesota, right? I'm not asking because I'm going to do it now. I was wondering, Scott, as a franchisee, I wonder in the states, like, I don't know, Washington State or whatever, places that legalized marijuana, because obviously Ben & Jerry's like, they totally baked. They're not like beating around the bush. I wonder if that would increase sales. Should we get a lobbying thing going? Because Chester is a lawyer. He'll help you. You were a lawyer too.
Yeah, Scott's also a lawyer.
I don't know. Certainly the flavors, they're really excited about those. Totally baked, wake and no bake. They make 420 a big deal every year. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
you're not going to hire a lobbyist to.
It's only medicinal here.
Oh, it is medicinal. Okay.
This is chocolate fudge brownie.
Chocolate fudge brownie.
Now, the Totally Baked to me was the chocolatiest one we've had so
Very
far.
chocolatey, but this looks chocolatier than that. Nobody's ever said that sentence before.
These two are very similar, I think.
I do think
it's a tough matchup.
Are these totally random matchups that you made?
Yeah, I randomized it, I think.
I wonder if we should have seeded. I don't know.
And
We
then
didn't seed
we
with
would have had
cereal.
like 3 podcasts worth of arguing about how we were going to seed it.
Well, we had nothing else. We did 3 podcasts. Can I tell you what last week's podcast was, Scott? I shouldn't tell you. We took all the mascots of every team in like sports, and we said who would win in a fight in the UFC. So, but we did have Mr. Med on. We had the guy who played Mr. Med on. What? Yeah, I don't think. We didn't get to college football, but I don't think. What do you think?
Although the Big Ten has so many rodents, right? So the Gopher could do okay.
Well, I think Sparty has a sword. I think he would destroy everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Michigan State literally
Ooh,
has
Michigan.
a sword. So, all right, okay. So, Sean the mailman, who are you voting for here?
I'm gonna go with the totally baked.
Totally baked. All right, Kiva, what about you?
Totally baked for sure.
All right, I honestly I couldn't vote. They were too similar to me. So 2-0, totally baked wins. I'm very excited for this next one. Chocolate peanut buttery swirl. So on the cereal podcast, I had talked about how I don't like chocolate in my cereal. But what I discovered on the cereal podcast is that chocolate peanut butter cereals, whether it was the Reese's one or even like the chocolate peanut butter Honey Nut or Cheerios, chocolate and peanut butter together is amazing in cereal. It's obviously amazing in almost any context. It's amazing in candy bars. So I'm very excited for this next flavor we have.
All right, Rob, who's coming up? First of all, can we go into the crowd for a second? What's the vibe right now in the crowd? Are they waiting to eat?
The crowd is on pins and needles right now, Akiva. They are totally captivated by all of the ice cream.
They're going to eat soon.
Yeah. I saw a couple of faces perk up about the legalizing marijuana discussion.
These also are similar a little.
And here is Dara.
So Dara is joining us for the chocolate peanut butter swirl. Now it's going against chocolate therapy.
This is
so
the chocolate region because
very
we literally have chocolate coming up also. This is almost
That's really good.
So this is the chocolate peanut buttery
Yeah,
swirl.
that peanut butter's great.
Yeah.
Akiva gave it the slightest
I
of
give it a
licks.
lick. I give it a lick.
Disgrace. Can we get a new co-host?
Chocolate therapy. What's the difference between chocolate and chocolate therapy? Because chocolate therapy to me tastes like a chocolate ice cream.
So chocolate therapy is kind of like a darker chocolate ice cream. It has like chocolate pudding swirl, chocolate cookie swirl, all like the darker, sweet, like more richer chocolate compared to all the other chocolates.
All right. So I know who I'm voting for. Akiva, I assume you do as well. But Dara, what do you say?
I'm gonna do chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah. So the chocolate peanut butter is going to win in a sweep, right, Akiva?
Yeah, chocolate peanut butter wins.
Yeah.
I have a slight issue with our next entrant. Coffee, buzz, buzz, buzz. One needs a better publicist. I've never heard of it before. Is
that
it
a
new?
new flavor?
No, it's not new.
And Ben and Jerry must have skipped naming day for that one. I'm not sure I like the name.
It's chocolate. It's
Could
fudge
we
covered
punch it up?
espresso beans in it. I think that's where we're getting the buzz.
I
part.
get that there's coffee, but buzz, buzz, buzz. And also, like, the stylization, it's one word, buzz, buzz, buzz. With 3 capitals.
All right.
By the way, if Corbin wants us to come there and, like, punch up some of the names, we will fly in. That could be a podcast.
It's going against wake and no bake. No bake is in quotation marks, so it's very wink wink. And who's joining us for this one?
Okay, Erin is going to be joining us.
Erin, a local, right?
Yes, local. I actually used to live behind this very Ben and Jerry's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't.
My grandmother lived like right over here.
Maybe I know her. No, just
All right, hold on. We're going to do some Minnesota geography here.
We'll catch up afterwards. All right, so coffee, buzz, buzz, buzz. We're starting with wake and no bake. Okay, and by the way, these are 2 good flavors to be having at 10 o'clock in the morning. I neither had coffee nor any other substances this morning.
Wake and no bake, right? I taste the peanut butter.
That was really good.
That's layered flavor.
The wake and no
That's
bake
good.
was really good, yeah. Thank you.
So, is there anything else in coffee, buzz, buzz, buzz besides the coffee? Like
Chocolate, like espresso shots?
espresso. Okay. What's the difference espresso and espresso? It's the same thing.
It's pronunciation.
One's a mispronunciation.
Oh, it's just pronunciation.
Yeah, you're just saying a word wrong. All right, so
Coffee.
after all those chocolates in a row we just had, these are both like a nice break. I liked the coffee one, but the wake and no bake was like
Wake and no bake was
one of the best
superior.
we've had so far.
Yeah, that could be.
3-0. Wow.
Do you
sweet.
think people have been debating this in the streets? Do you think the right side of the bracket is the softer side? Because we had a softer side with the cereal tournament.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. We haven't had the rest of them yet. So we'll have to wait
Rob
and
is
see.
wearing a Frankie Rodriguez shirt. There was a guy at the Met game yesterday wearing a Willie Mays Met shirt, and I think you topped him today.
Edwin Diaz has made me appreciate some of the Mets closers of the past.
Hey, he got the save last night.
Yeah.
He made you guys sweat, but he got the
Barely.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So our next matchup is, chocolate as classic as it gets, going against nutty caramel swirl. So we got more caramel coming.
I'm going to make an admission.
Yeah.
I've never eaten like chocolate ice cream in my life before today.
Like plain chocolate?
You know what? You know when you were in camp when you were little, they would have the half vanilla, half chocolate thing. But the chocolate always would overtake the, like you'd have to call the UN almost. It was like taking a lot of the vanilla's property. But other than like an accidental bite of the chocolate seeping into the vanilla, I've never eaten chocolate ice cream my whole life before today.
Yeah, I mean, you hate chocolate, and you're a great judge for this tournament.
Here
I
comes
don't know what to say.
Patrick.
All right, so Patrick is joining us to determine this one. So chocolate.
Patrick, hot.
Here's my question: how many people come into this store with so many amazing flavors, including so many chocolate-themed flavors, and say, "I just want the plain chocolate"?
Actually, a lot of people.
Well, probably kids. You come in with kids. What
love
do
it.
you want? The oldest kid says chocolate. The 4 younger ones have to copy him. We've all been
When
there.
I take my kids to the ice cream place, that's what happens.
They follow the one kid, or their friend had it and they heard about it.
Because they just say the first thing. It's almost like Family Feud. Name an ice cream flavor is how kids act. So, chocolate. That's what they know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was good.
I feel like that chocolate was almost a little like grainy. It was good, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Cut
it's like
that.
a Ben & Jerry's consistency.
Bad pub day. Okay, I just got an ice chunk. I wonder if
So Nutty Caramel Swirl has a lot of good stuff going on in there. What do we have?
There's so much. This is like
So it's like it kind of tastes like a Reese's Pieces to me a little
Mhm.
bit. Like it has caramel swirl, nuts in it, just all the good stuff.
Quinn is good. Quinn, do you watch the TV shows Survivor or Big Brother?
I've seen Survivor.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we're gonna get Quinn on a podcast.
All right, she's on a podcast right now. All right, Nutty Caramel Swirl is winning for me.
Oh yeah, Nutty Caramel Swirl. What do you
Is
think?
it unanimous?
I like the caramel, but I feel like the nut chunk was a little too big for an ice cream bite, so I like the chocolate.
Oh,
bit,
so
but
chocolate
that's
gets a
okay.
vote. Not enough of a vote, but at least it gets a vote.
A few
So,
more matchups
yeah.
left in the first round. Chunky Monkey, one of the more famous flavors. I feel like
Yeah.
it's fallen on hard times. Chunky Monkey, though. You don't hear as much about Chunky Monkey as you
What
did
came
back when
first,
we were
the Beastie
kids.
Boys song, Funky Monkey?
That's Brass Monkey.
Or Brass? That's true. Sorry. No, because the Brass Monkey, that's
Alex
Funky Monkey.
Alex went
yeah.
to a school where there was like a rumor for decades that the Beastie Boys had gone there. This is before the internet, so if you didn't know if something was true or not, you were just stuck forever. Like
Yeah.
there was no way to solve it. And then like YouTube started, and like the second day of YouTube, a guy went over to like Mike D with a microphone. It's like, did you guys go to MTA? And they were like, no, but we've heard that rumor for like 10 years. But literally until like YouTube and Twitter started, rumors, you could just believe anything.
Yeah. All right. So, and who's joining us for this one, Rob?
We're going to have John with us.
So John is here. It's Chunky
John.
Monkey against Gimme Some More. So,
I like
do we have?
I like the name. Gimme.
Yeah. Now, so I assume Gimme Some More. We got some marshmallow in there.
So it's actually a toasted marshmallow ice cream with graham cracker and like chocolate swirl. It's really good actually for a s'mores flavor.
Mhm.
It's very popular actually.
Alex will attest that marshmallow, when you're looking like in a supermarket, what's kosher, what's not kosher, if there's marshmallow, it's a dead giveaway. It's not kosher, but this is kosher, which
Yeah,
means
Ben & Jerry's, yeah,
is
has
this like a
kosher
knockoff
marshmallow, so,
marshmallow?
yeah, good job.
Because the gelatin is made from a pig and it's not kosher.
All right. So Chunky Monkey against Gimme Some More. John, where are you joining us from today?
Just outside Chicago.
Oh. I think in the second round we'll go to like 2 judges maybe. And
Two judges?
They have
All
to
right.
fight until they decide.
All right. So we're going to start with Chunky Monkey.
I can't believe you mixed up Chunky Monkey with Brass Monkey.
Because I was thinking the words "that funky monkey" in the song.
Oh, okay. It does say
It's
funky.
Brass Monkey. Yeah.
It's very Chunky Monkey is very like the banana taste. They do really nail the
Yeah.
flavors of the things that.
Yeah,
like,
you can tell
it
that
feels like there's a banana.
It's made out of real banana, not just banana flavor, and you can tell. Yeah, I did not know banana was coming though.
It tastes good. I don't know.
Banana not usually one of my preferred choices in ice cream, but that was pretty good.
Well, what about a banana? Don't you think the banana split has also fallen on hard times? You don't hear about banana split so much.
'Cause you only get ice
When
cream,
was
you're
the
gonna
last
eat
time
2 whole
somebody
bananas?
here
Yeah.
Ate a banana. Has anybody in this room had a banana?
Ever
split
had a
last
banana
year?
split? We got one banana.
Will in the back.
Oh, Jim Crumley also.
Jim.
We got a couple more.
We got the banana split maniac.
All right. I feel like my taste of Gimme Some More was too small, actually, but I'm definitely advancing it, and maybe I'll get a
Oh,
bigger
I got
bite.
Chunky Monkey, so this is good.
Oh,
This is going to be up to John.
John, make a decision here.
Chunky Monkey.
Okay.
Oh, Gimme Some More goes home. Wow.
Yeah, Chunky Monkey. I think the banana, like you have to give them props because it's such a hard flavor to pull off. Also.
Yeah. Rob, I don't want to forget about Matt Stewart, our board writer here. Maybe he can join us for the next matchup.
He got enough face
All
time.
right.
He's got a lot on his plate.
We also have producer extraordinaire Scott St. Pierre.
Do you want to vote on one, Scott? Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's do Scott.
So Scott's going to
We'll do
join
Scott
us.
and Vic
So chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, the 3 titans in the ice cream game. They come together to make a Neapolitan. They're separate.
Well, let me
today.
ask you a question then.
Yeah.
Let's ask this to the audience. If chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry are the 3 titans, then what would be on the Mount Ice Cream more? What's the 4th one?
Just scream it out.
Key lime. They don't even have a key lime flavor. They have
Who said
95
that?
flavors.
You got to leave.
Mint
Pistachio?
chocolate chip. See, maybe Ben & Jerry's has pushed cookie dough into the mainstream so much that cookie dough is making a.
All right.
Coffee is not that
Now, okay,
big.
so strawberry's going up against
No
half-baked.
kid, ice cream also like
now, Scott told us right before we started recording, and I never knew this before, half-baked is not actually a scoop. Half-baked is 2 flavors combined. So, Quinn, do you want to tell us what half-baked is exactly?
So it's basically chocolate chip cookie dough and chocolate fudge brownie mixed together.
So you have 2 separate scoops on 1 spoon for us here. So this is half-baked. All right, I'm very excited for this.
Okay. And then, all right, so we're going to have...
and Scott's going to join us.
Now,
Okay.
Quinn's shirt says it's dough time, which also could be sort of like it could be sort of it's too close to the campaigning for cookie dough, possibly.
All right, so
I don't know.
Yeah, that joke did not land. That's okay. All right, and now we're gonna half-baked, very good, and now we're gonna go up against strawberry. Now, how did strawberry get such an established foothold in the ice cream game? Like, there's no other fruit. It's not like cherry or apple. Like, why is the strawberry or grape?
Why does the strawberry's not red? Also, it's white.
Akiva, they're giving you good quality. They're not giving you food coloring.
I love Ben and Jerry. It's excellent.
All right.
I actually think the strawberry. It doesn't have the pieces. Some strawberry ice cream has like the pieces of strawberry.
Well, that's more like if you're having like a sorbet.
Yeah, this is better than that though. This is like I don't know.
Yeah.
If Scott, you close your eyes. Like I don't know if the Ben and Jerry's vanilla is like I think I might go for like a Breyer's vanilla possibly.
Boo!
The Ben and Jerry's strawberry is the best vanilla on the market. I'm gonna say that right now.
All right. Okay. So I'm definitely voting for half-baked. Akiva, you're voting for strawberry?
Strawberry, yeah.
All right,
So this is up to
Scott.
Well, I'd usually go for some sort of fruit type of flavoring, but actually I'll go with the half-baked as well.
So half-baked
Strawberry
advances
and
here.
vanilla go down hard in the first round. And
I mean, that
chocolate.
makes sense because they're like, you know.
We didn't come here to eat strawberry or vanilla.
Strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla were around like 100 years ago, and now they haven't met like the advanced ice cream technology that we have.
My dad has this friend who like used to prank call me all the time and be like, if you could say who like the Spurs
Was he in the Beastie Boys?
to the Nuggets, no, to the Nuggets last week, like you'll win a prize. He would always prank call me, and then he would hang up. And one time I got a prank call. I was home alone babysitting my sister on Saturday night, and I heard like there was like a parrot and like a lot of people in the background. It was like a fever dream, and they were like, "All right, you have 30 seconds. You're on like WPLJ. You have 30 seconds. If you could name like 31 Baskin-Robbins flavors, you win $31,000, and you get like one free like something of Baskin-Robbins for every flavor you name." And I thought it was my dad's friend Alan. So I'm like, Alan, like I'm watching Speed 2 Cruise Control. Get out of here. And then I hear like shouting. I'm like, there's a lot of people in Alan's house. Like, what is going on here? And then with 10 seconds left, I still haven't said anything. He says, you can't name bleeping vanilla. And he said the F word. And I was like, I don't think Alan would have cursed at me. I'm like a little kid. And then that was it. They hung up. And I still don't know to this day if it was a prank call or if WPLJ actually called me and I named 0 out of 31 flavors.
It might have been at a Twins game and you were trying to win Twins gear.
Now, Rob, am I correct that tonight you are going to be playing the role of a late night host?
Yes, we have another podcast, the second of potentially 3 podcasts today.
Oh, yeah.
So if that's the case, I think maybe can you be the judge today for this next matchup as it's
we have
late night host against late night host?
I can weigh in here, but we have Vicky.
All right, Vicky.
Okay. So Vicky's here. Now, Vicky, do you watch
Very popular.
Do you watch Fallon and or Colbert?
Who's your favorite of the late night hosts?
I'll give away my age, but Johnny.
Oh, I went the current ones.
Probably Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
All right. So Jimmy Fallon.
Carson Daly gets.
He's got the Tonight Dough, and he's going against Stephen Colbert.
But to be, I made the Daily joke, but I know enough about Jimmy Kimmel to know it keeps him up at night that he doesn't have his own flavor.
Yeah. All right. So this is which one are we having first?
So this is Tonight Dough. It's a chocolate and vanilla ice cream.
Is there banana in here?
No. And then there's peanut butter cookie dough and regular cookie dough mixed in it. Yeah.
Now, Chester, I thought that these were randomized. It just so happens that the 2 talk
this is
show
very
flavors.
suspicious. Did you stack the deck for your favorite?
Akiva got pissed at me when they weren't facing each other. He said, they have to face each other. And I said, well, I did this. And I said, I'm objective.
I didn't remember this.
This is how the tournament fell out.
I did not remember this.
You have to make them face each other. So that we manipulated.
I didn't remember that, but he's telling the truth. Yeah. But that makes sense. I do think they should go.
All right.
But then why didn't we stop? We should have had vanilla versus chocolate, so they didn't both go to a fiery death in the first round.
Now, what is in this one? Because it's almost like a raisin or something.
So it's a vanilla ice cream with caramel swirl and chocolate covered waffle cone pieces.
Waffle.
Yeah.
2 people each for the second round.
All right. Vicky, who are you voting for here?
I'm voting for Jimmy Fallon.
Now, that's only because you like him outside the ice cream game, right?
I didn't like the waffle cone piece.
Okay, and
I
Akiva,
wasn't
what about
expecting it.
I'm just trying to think of like how they would do Corden, like carpool karaoke. What would the ice cream be?
All right,
Carpool
make it a decision
caramelky.
here. Between Fallon and Colbert, where are you going?
I like Colbert. I would never watch either show, but I like Colbert more than Jimmy Fallon. He's like, I don't know.
I mean, I like Colbert more than Fallon, but this is about their ice creams.
Yeah, no, I'm a Colbert guy. I'm going with Colbert.
All right, I really don't know, honestly. This is a tough one. Can we bring in another judge? Because I'm going to abstain myself. It's 1-1.
Abstaining.
All right, I'll vote for Colbert.
Okay.
All right, 2-1 in overtime. And now we get to the very last first round matchup, the last battle in the Thrifty 32. Who will advance to the Sweet 16? Will it be
Very Sweet 16.
Caramel Almond Brittle, which is our other vegan play-in winner?
Okay. We have another vegan in the crowd?
Or will it be
No.
Sweet Cookies and Cream? Sweet Cream and Cookies. Excuse me, we had Milk and Cookies. This is Sweet Cream and Cookies, so it's even sweeter, I guess. And joining us is returning to the podcast for what? Second, third time, something like that? Third time for Nina Stoddard.
Nina Stoddard. She did our most controversial episode. Nina was on. We talked about Riverdale the week of the Super Bowl on a fun NFL podcast.
And none of us watched it again.
None of us ever watched it again.
The lady next to me on the plane here yesterday was watching it, though.
Riverdale?
So, yeah.
How's the Gargoyle King doing? You watch Riverdale? Yes. All right. Tell Kirsten. We'll get her on the podcast.
Yeah, we had a Riverdale episode of our podcast.
Okay.
Featuring Nina. All right, which flavor did we just have?
Sweet cream and cookies.
Sweet cream and cookies. All right. So what's the difference between the sweet cream and cookies and the milk and cookies?
So sweet cream and cookies is more of a Oreo. It's a sweet cream ice cream with chocolate sandwich cookies, and then milk and cookies is basically like chocolate chip cookies, and then sandwich cookies mixed together with vanilla ice cream.
All right. There's a lot of cookies going on. All right, and caramel almond brittle, the other vegan entrant. I gotta say, I'm excited with the word brittle because again, I'm looking forward to like a crunchiness.
Yeah, I do think mixing it up works.
Yeah, that crunch is good.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for the sweet cream and cookies
It's
though.
very brittly.
The
If you like the brittle, it's there.
The flavor of the sweet cream and cookies I like more, but I like
Quinn,
the
what's
crunch.
your least favorite flavor?
I'm gonna have to go with chocolate fudge brownie.
Okay.
I'm not a chocolate person.
Oh, it lost.
Yeah.
That's why she works at an ice cream store, right? All right, Nina. So, Akiva, did you see who you're voting for?
Yeah, I'm going to vote for the sweet cream and cookies.
All right,
I just thought the brittle was
so
like
Nina, it's already
a
2-0.
lot. I wouldn't want a
But do
second
you want to
bite.
make it unanimous or?
No, I'm going to vote for the non-dairy one.
All right, so 2-1, but sweet cream and cookie advances.
I just remembered I have 2 more podcasts to do. I just ate 16 minutes.
So okay, so now we're gonna get to the Sweet 16.
Very sweet 16. Triple caramel.
All right, are we going back to the top of the bracket?
Yeah, let's go
All
back
right,
to
so we're going to the top. It's triple caramel chunk against milk and cookies. Rob, who's joining us?
We're going to have Josh Leamer and Padres fan Krista.
Krista.
All right, so we got Josh and Krista joining us. So now it's going to get tough. Is it 2 to? There's
No,
4
it's 3.
votes?
It's 3. I'm not voting in this round.
Oh, wait, Akiva's stepping out for the second round.
Yeah.
All right, so triple caramel chunk against milk and cookies. Which one is this? Triple caramel chunk. It beat New York Super Fudge chunk in the very first matchup. We spoke about Hasidic rabbis for some reason.
Yeah. That was a good story. My story, yours has to get cut.
Why? My story was great.
Milk and
A
they have
little
such
Hasidic-
imaginative names. I think milk and cookies. They could have had like an hour, maybe one more meeting before they named milk and cookies.
I don't know if I love having that huge chunk of caramel little dipping.
Ask yourself, would you want? I think the key question you have to ask yourself. There's one question everyone has to ask themselves that's here. They could figure that out at this point themselves. The second question they have to ask themselves is, would you want 5 more bites of this? Like, which one would you want more of?
To me, the answer is
Like,
all of
there
them.
were at the ice cream tournament, there were flavors that you liked so much that you kept eating after
At the cereal
tournament.
tournament, yeah.
At the cereal tournament. Which of these would you like? Hey, I'm gonna get a pint of this now. That's really what you want.
All right, so I'm gonna let the guest judges vote first.
You guys go.
I think the milk and cookies is a little too sweet for me. I don't know, but I think I'll go. I could see myself eating more bites of the caramel chunk at the end of the day.
All right, so and Krista, what do you say?
I really enjoyed the caramel chunk.
Wow, so to me, milk and cookies had an easy win, but they lose 2-1. So the fans have spoken. Triple caramel chunk. Welcome to the Eatable 8. What's that? That was a bad pun. Yeah.
Eatable
You
8.
wrote that?
All right. No, not
We need
edible.
to punch
Not
up
edible.
on the carpool karaoke
Eatable.
because I think we'll pitch it to Ben and Jerry's if we get something good there.
All right. So our next matchup in the Sweet 16, fish food against the coconut 7-layer bar.
That's
Okay.
you're wearing a
Yeah.
Joe Carter jersey? Yeah. Were you alive when Joe Carter hit the home run?
I was born 3 months before.
Oh my God.
It's more of a like birth thing.
All right, we got a lot of Mets fans here all of a
A lot of
sudden.
Mets fans. Representing, we have Dan and Danielle.
And you guys are a couple as well, right? I was just at a wedding of a Sam and a Samantha on Memorial Day.
Nice brag that you have friends.
Not actually, it's family.
We talk about the $30 million house.
We'll get to that one.
Okay.
All right, this is fish food.
All right. Now you have no say because they're gonna outnumber you here. Let's see if they have the same one.
I don't know.
You guys have to say the same
Akiva,
spot,
do
which
you
one wins.
do you and your wife agree on flavors?
No.
Yeah, I don't think just because someone's a couple
we don't
means-
even agree.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if I should
All
say
right. So that's the fish food. Now this is the coconut 7-layer. All right. So we're gonna make them say on the count of 3, they vote together.
Yes, they have to vote together.
All
We're
right.
gonna see if they like
And
the
if
same one or not.
Akiva did say this isn't a joke. He actually said, he says, I really hope we can find a couple to break them up during the podcast.
That's not.
Yes, he did.
It's not. It's out of context. But we did. The Seinfeld podcast did have a breakup afterwards, and.
Yeah, all right. On the count of 3, I want you guys to say together who's winning. Is it coconut or fish food? 1, 2, 3.
Coconut.
Oh, nice. Oh no.
All right. So we have 2 eligible people here now. It sounds like. All right. I'm gonna vote for fish food. The coconut is just not doing it for me. Yeah.
Yeah. By the 5th time eating coconut, you'd be like.
Yeah. All right. So fish food advances. Thank you guys very much.
All right. We need 2 more people.
All right. Sweet like sugar. With that generic name, but lots of flavors hiding within it, and
All
it's
right.
going up
Say
against
your
Toffee
names,
Break. And who's joining us
Yeah.
here?
Well, this is the tall region.
Thank you, Rob.
All right.
Who are you
we got
guys?
here?
Sorry.
What's up, guys? I'm Kevin.
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 Brandon.
And say it again.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Kevin
All
and
right.
Brandon.
All right. So you guys are gonna get some sweet like sugar and then some Toffee Break. Are you guys a couple?
Thank you, Akiva.
No. Okay.
Okay. We got sweet like. Sweet like
Oh,
sugar.
my God.
Toffee Break.
Got to see how similar their ice cream tastes are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not doing it.
I don't like any of the same food as my wife,
No
and
good.
it's a problem. We almost have we should almost need 2 fridges. We like
Yeah.
different of every whole milk and 2%.
Probably
and, like
2 houses, 2 lives.
Probably.
So, yeah.
She did suggest.
Yeah.
Sweet like sugar,
Okay, we tried
toffee
the sweet like sugar. We're looking forward to the toffee break.
Yeah. Sweet like
Optimistic
sugar.
about the toffee
Sweet
break.
like sugar was better than I remember it being in the first round. I think just because I liked Buttery Pecan so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here comes the
The
Toffee
fire
Break.
department comes. They'll hopefully get a vote.
There's a fire station directly across the street, actually.
Oh, very good. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one better.
All right, Toffee Break.
We like toffee break.
3-0. Toffee Break advances.
All right, that's
So-
a sweep. I can't believe you keep making Matt keep the scores of the cookie dough versus mint chocolate chip for the last of these.
This is really tough. Yeah. This is going to be like
The winner of
my
this-
children battling each other. And as I say that, by the way, Jim Crumley's approaching with his
It's
child.
Jim and Gavin.
What's his
Kevin?
name?
Gavin.
Okay.
Gavin, before you've tasted these, what's your favorite ice cream?
I don't know.
Do you know why your dad has brought you here today?
He agreed to it, but I think he's regretting it
Yeah.
at this point.
Now let me ask
He's
you.
like, Dad, you promised me ice cream. I've
Are
been
you
sitting here for an
missing
hour
a day
listening
of
to
camp?
these
Are you
idiots.
missing a day of camp for this?
No.
No. Do you know, Gavin, that there's a fascination with your dad? We have a group chat, and they love. Your dad is the most popular guy in the group chat. Everyone wants to meet him. We had friends who wanted to fly from New York to Minnesota
Just to meet Jim Crumley,
Just to meet
yeah.
Jim Crumley. Did you know that?
This I've kept secret from
Okay.
everyone. This is the
Gavin,
dark
do you
side.
think your dad is cool?
Oh, I have a more important question.
No comment. All right, so which one are we having first? All right. I really wanted to combine them, but that would ruin the judging, so.
I mean, you did have them before. Really, you could go on memory from.
I think when we're done, I'm going to get the 2 of them on a cone together. Yeah. All right, cookie dough's really good.
Really, the way to judge it would be you try, and then it's everyone has to buy a pint in it.
Yeah.
It's which one gets the most pints? That's really the winner.
I really think if you combine
These
flavors, you'd have an unbeatable powerhouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gavin, which one do you like more?
Cookie dough.
So cookie
Okay.
dough for Gavin, and what about Senior Crumley?
Cookie dough.
All right, so the crumblies are unanimous.
Would you have gone for mint?
I'm going to give mint a vote just so it doesn't go home empty-handed.
Yeah, its feelings would have been hurt.
Yeah. No, but I'm serious. I'm going to combine those two when we're done. If I haven't had enough ice cream, if I'm still conscious.
It's going to be a lit. I started to get lightheaded by ice cream number 27 or 28 at 32. And
now,
I realized I needed to take a round
Ashkenazi
off.
Jews often have problems with dairy.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, you and I are not among that crowd, right? Because otherwise this would be a non-ideal thing.
Probably
to
a
do.
bad idea.
Yeah. Who's sitting next to us at the game today? It might be a rough.
Rob. All right, we got totally baked against chocolate therapy. Which one won? It just
chocolate peanut butter swirl.
That lost.
All
the
right.
chocolate therapy.
So joining us is
Mike and fan favorite Nelson from Denver.
Nelson from Denver.
Nelson flew from Denver to New York for the Seinfeld tournament, and now he's here for the ice
And
cream
we don't.
tournament.
I will say we don't hear from Nelson much outside of the live shows. So he's a big game player. He only shows up for the live shows.
Yeah.
He's not there. He's not like the Aston Villa fans at the bar last night who flew across the world for an exhibition match.
Well, Nelson's like Tiger or like Serena. Like he's only here for the majors at this point.
Brooks Koepka. I was going to say Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka. He'll show up like hungover.
Does Koepka not play in the other smaller
He doesn't
tournaments?
care about that. He's majors only.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got totally baked. So this is the one that's that's half baked. Yeah. All right. Okay. So totally baked going against.
They have totally baked and half baked.
Yeah. Chocolate, peanut butter.
It would be hard for half baked to be totally baked if you're like a fan of the baked.
Remember, totally baked.
If like half vanilla had to face full vanilla, it would lose.
Yeah. Akiva, you were explained before that half baked is totally baked plus, but anyhow. All right. So totally baked.
Pay attention.
Yeah. That was good. All right. Chocolate, peanut butter.
All right. You guys start. Nelson.
Well, we haven't had the other flavor yet.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Nelson, so let's say Nelson is
winner.
wearing the shirt of the day.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to win it. He's got different strokes. The only thing I've ever said that...
How far do different strokes go in the song bracket? I forget.
I don't know, but it's the only time I've done 600 podcasts with Robin Chester. It's the only time the different strokes line was the only time I called my wife to hear 1 second of the podcast. She was so proud. It's like, oh, we got a stroke. Here, you could listen to me laugh at my own joke for 3 minutes in a row.
All right, I have a clear winner, but Nelson, start with you.
I like the peanut butter. Is that the chocolate peanut butter chocolate one?
Chocolate peanut buttery swirl.
Explosion of flavor.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm biased. I worked in a chocolate factory for 4 years.
Whoa,
so
inside information.
I know how the sausage is made, so I don't really like chocolate either. So I have to go with the half baked.
Okay.
All right. So
I think that was the correct call.
I'm going to vote for chocolate peanut buttery swirl. Going to advance 2-1. I would say I wish it had more peanut and less chocolate.
Don't you guys have any follow-up questions from Mike about what happened in the chocolate factory? Were there a bunch of little kids that came in and then didn't come out alive?
Well, I was.
They didn't follow the rules.
I was the tour guide, so I was the Willie, and people would always come in and be like, "We're the Oompa Loompas," and I was like, "Well, we have a really good union. They're off on Tuesdays." But yeah, it was fun.
The way he said it, I thought like, well, of course I love chocolate because I work in a chocolate factory.
No, it's like if you worked at Burger King, you don't want burgers.
My wife worked throughout high school in an ice cream store, and she's still like, if you were to rank her like loves in life, it would be like ice cream number 1.
Yeah.
Probably her kids 2, 3.
Just know that my
actually, no.
shtick is that our wives don't like each other, so you're stepping on our territory.
Ice cream number 1, our house number 2, our kids 3, 4, 5,
Uh-huh.
and then like everything else in her life followed by me.
Mhm.
She's so pissed that I'm going
The
here for this
$200
tournament.
headphones that she bought yesterday. And
No, so she explained herself because it was Prime Day. She got them for $80.
Okay.
So
why did it show up $200 on your bill then?
because Amazon shows
I'm not
you the
interested. This is
price.
not interesting. This is not interesting.
Well, why are you asking? All right. Okay. So we have Rob, who's joining us for Wake and No Bake against Nutty Caramel Swirl.
They're the people that have the best story about listening to Rob and Akiva's podcast.
And they got the coordinated stripes as well.
Yes. Okay. All right.
All right, we got Courtney and Will. By the way, Courtney and Will coming tonight.
Where's the baby?
Coming tonight to.
With my sister.
Oh, okay.
By the way,
how old
I've
is
been
the baby?
impressing people with knowing people's names. Sister is Kendall with a C.
How old is your baby?
I have a 4-year-old boy. I guess we
Okay.
have a 4-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl.
Okay. So they both can eat ice cream.
Oh, it's been 3 years. Okay.
Yeah. You guys have been in the podcasting game for a long time.
A long time. Yeah, Will and Courtney, by the way, want to come to the slumber party tonight.
Just to tell Quinn. So they listen to the podcast while.
No, don't. You can't say it on the show because I got to say it later.
These are 2 different podcasts being released at different times.
You think these people are not coming?
I'm just telling Quinn.
Well, so you'll tell Quinn later.
Quinn will never know.
It'll be like, what did Bill Murray whisper to Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
It's
All
like,
right,
you
wake
can't
and
play a tree. Okay. Will
Thank
and
you.
Courtney. You guys are from Indiana? Indiana. Did you drive or fly here?
We flew.
Okay.
This is the Wake and No Bake.
We got a Mets hat on.
Right?
You're not a New Yorker, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
This is Win in Rome. We bought hats just for this.
Win
trip.
in Rome. I think
but
Rome.
You're in Minnesota.
In Rome, we root for Barcelona.
Yeah. Yeah. We decided to come to
We have
Minnesota
to
and
explain
root for
to
the
you
Mets.
what when in Rome means.
Well, she's like Will
No,
Ferrell.
wait,
She's like Will Ferrell. She doesn't know how the expression
When
ends.
in Rome would be like a really good thing to just mess up. Like, hey, what are we having today? I don't know. When in Rome, like we're having spaghetti. All right, so.
All right, I know who I'm voting for, but we'll let the.
Will and Courtney.
Should we do the same thing? They have to say it at the same
Yeah,
time?
you got to say the same time. This is a chemistry test.
You had Wake and No Bake and Nutty Caramel Swirl. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wake and No Bake.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right, now we have another couple that may be looking for. You wanted to break people up.
I don't want to break
up
people
together.
up. No, my bit was if we're looking tonight for people who one person is being completely dragged. I think like you both listened to Rob a little bit, right? Like you're both familiar. We want a couple tonight who like.
Well, one of the people's dragged
They
against
don't know
their
who
will.
Rob is,
Yeah.
you know. Like they were dragged, and then we'll.
All right, so I'm going to break this tie.
That's
again.
who we're breaking up, not people who are.
I'm going to be the marriage counselor. I'm going to vote for Nutty Caramel Swirl. I didn't love the banana flavor.
Go Mets.
Nice. When in Rome, baby.
Thank you.
No. What are you? Oh yeah. No, yeah. What are you doing? You put him in the final 4.
Oh,
is there?
Stewart, major faux pas.
That was the Mitch.
No ice cream for you.
All right, Maddie's back for a second flavor.
Wait,
and
everyone's voted already? We haven't had Mike. I see back there.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Maddie, who are you?
it's supposed to be,
Who are you bringing?
We're gonna Mike and Jamie up here too.
Okay.
And then because this is the last of the regular matchups.
We got 2 more matchups. We got 2 more matchups.
Okay.
We
All
have
right,
more.
sorry, so you guys come up next.
All right, we got Chunky
All right,
Monkey.
so
Okay, so Maddie, who have you brought up with us this time? My grandpa. Are you also a Seinfeld fan?
Yeah, I watched that. I watched a lot of it.
There you go. Do you know that your granddaughter is a champion Seinfeld trivia contestant?
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I watched
She beat a 35-year-old man who was complaining the whole time that the odds were
A
stacked.
35-year-old man who's in 2 WhatsApp groups about Seinfeld.
He has 2 group
where
chats
literally,
dedicated to Seinfeld.
This is the group chat. It's just Alex wakes up in the middle of the night and he'll just tweet like one random line from Seinfeld.
There's like 50 people in the group, not just me.
And they'll all do this. And it's like,
I do know they kept changing the
how
rules
much
as they
Seinfeld
went.
news could there
I
be?
was like, what? Wait a minute.
How much Seinfeld news could there be? But no, every day it's more active than like any other group.
Yeah,
They're
but
just-
AB.
And what's your name?
AB, the guy.
I'm Steve.
AB, the guy who Maddie beat, is in another Seinfeld group
Yeah,
chat
I said
as
that
well.
already.
Yeah.
I said that.
So, all right, Maddie. So you and your grandpa
I'm
are
ready
here.
for this. We're ready for
Taste
this.
Chunky Monkey and Half Baked. So here's the Chunky Monkey.
No problem with giving Maddie half-baked ice cream? No problem.
Grandpa says it's okay.
Here's some
Grandpa.
gems. Here's some gems from the Seinfeld group today. Just apropos of nothing. Quick, Elaine, to my archives. We only wake you for the important meetings. Nicely played, Mr. Peanut. Yeah, I think I'm gonna unsubscribe also.
Maddie, do you want to be invited to the Seinfeld WhatsApp group?
No. Like, I'm cool.
Wow, that's good.
Actually, could we? Do people use WhatsApp here? We were debating this. How many people use WhatsApp?
Jamie does.
Just Jamie.
We're in the Midwest.
Jamie, Danielle.
This is not a WhatsApp.
It's
heavy
usually
crowd.
people who have like out of the
more
country,
coastal,
out
I
of like
think.
the
All right.
European friends.
So,
or something.
Plotting stuff.
Grandpa Steve, we're gonna give you the first vote.
Yeah.
Are you voting for Chunky Monkey or Half Baked?
Both.
I mean, that's the correct answer, but
They're both good.
Yeah.
I'm a chocolate guy, so I'm
yeah.
one.
Finally, someone.
We're the first chocolate fan out of 40
The other
people.
one's good too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't, so I'm like, hey.
All right, Maddie, make a decision for your grandfather.
The second one.
So she's gonna go for Half Baked. I agree with Maddie. Yet again, she wins. Half Baked wins 2-0. Congratulations. All right, we got one
right,
more
thank-
spot. in
Thank
the
you,
Sweet
Maddie and
16.
Grandpa Steve.
In the Elite Eight.
Edible
Excuse me,
Eight.
in the Eatable
All
Eight.
right, here comes
will it
Jamie
be?
and Mike.
All right, so we got
All right, Jamie and Mike are here. It's
Mike.
Stephen Colbert's Americone Dream against Sweet Cream and Cookies.
me, Alex,
All right.
and Mike. 3 best hair in the room.
All right, Dream against Cream.
Yeah.
So what's the bite? It's cone?
Yes, it's a chocolate covered waffle cone.
But there's like a strawberry flavor in here also, right? There's something.
There is.
Can I ask Quinn a question?
It does taste like there's like a fruit.
Yeah, there's some kind of fruit in there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't think a cone tastes like
What's
fruit.
in the ice cream, Colbert?
Quinn, do you guys give free samples, right? Do people ever abuse the free samples and you have to like kick them out? Are there rules about like how many free samples? Could I have like?
Because we've got like 500 free samples. And then we're leaving.
What if we came in? What if we came in and like we just have like one of everything and then?
That's literally
with our poster board.
That's literally what we're doing.
Yeah, but we have permission. People do that. Yeah, people do. And you never cut them off.
Well, we're annoyed with it, but like we can't.
Oh, you're not allowed to.
Do you guys get tips? Yes. Because my wife told me when she was at the ice cream store.
And you have to sing.
They
That's
weren't.
nice.
They weren't allowed to have a tip jar out. Yeah. All right.
Was it corporate or because corporate?
The manager said if there's a tip jar, you guys are going to give extra ice cream to the people who tip you well, and it's out of my pocket.
Boo.
Yeah, that guy got me too, actually. So he deserves all the booze.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So how are you guys voting?
What was the second one?
The second one was sweet cream and cookies.
I like the second one better.
Sweet cream and
The second one didn't really taste like much to me.
All right, so you're voting for
I'm
Colbert?
going for Colbert.
I didn't get Maddie's take on my Seinfeld shirt, by the way, Jamie.
You're wearing
Can you explain my
a
Seinfeld
French
shirt to the camera? What?
You're wearing a French shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
It takes
It says
yeah.
Friend. It's the
But it's-
logo of Friends, the font
but
of
it's a
Friends,
Seinfeld
but the
picture.
4 Seinfeld characters.
From back there, I could have.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's 1-1. Is that right? I got to make a decision here. This is going to be the weakest entrant in the Elite Eight, I think.
wow.
I don't love either one of these. I didn't really love Colbert in the first round. I'm going to vote for the sweet cream and cookies. So 2-1 sweet cream and cookies. All right, so that gives us an Elite Eight of triple caramel chunk, fish food, toffee break, chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate peanut buttery swirl, nutty caramel swirl, half baked, and sweet cream and cookies.
All right.
All right, so what are we doing to see who gets to the final four? How does this round work?
What should we do, Rob? What do you think? Do you have an idea?
I think for the final four, we bring everybody in.
Yeah, final four definitely.
Well, we have 4 rows also.
Yeah, now who has everybody here had a taste of
Yeah,
ice
does anybody else want to come up?
All right, Matt Stewart, poor Matt Stewart.
Let's do Matt Stewart for this match.
But he made a mistake before. You're going to give him ice cream?
You lose all your ice. Okay.
And also, I saw he spelled half baked without the L, and then.
All right. Wait, and Rob, did you do one yet?
Not yet.
All right, so let's do Matt and
so all right, so yeah, Matt will do these two, and then
Okay,
Rob will do those.
fine,
two.
and then
All
we'll
right.
invite him.
So Matt, you're going to be judging with us for the triple caramel chunk against fish food.
Triple caramel chunk versus fish food.
It's getting serious here.
I'm nervous.
Who's going to make it to the
Who
final?
are people rooting for?
You're asking people who haven't tasted all of them, so. Yeah.
Wow, half baked. So I thought cookie dough was the favorite. Now it sounds like half baked is going to be tough to beat.
All right, so it's Matt. Yeah, so Matt. No, Akiva, it's you, me, and Matt, and then Rob is doing.
What?
That was a bad transfer.
Oh, sorry.
5 second rule. 5 second rule. Wait, Akiva, are you sitting out this whole round also?
Yes. I think that ice cream, I'll eat for the final four. Ice cream is maybe the worst thing to use the 5 second rule on. Ice cream has a no second rule.
Yeah. So we went to an ice cream place on a Sunday a couple weeks ago.
Let me guess, your wife worked. Oh,
No,
okay.
my middle son had an epic meltdown
Yeah.
because I took a taste of his that was larger
Kids
than
are
his
very
brother's
bad
taste.
chairs, yeah.
He went bonkers.
Yeah.
He took his ice cream,
Yeah.
slammed in my wife's face.
Oh.
She had ice cream everywhere. So
One of the 10 scariest people I've ever met.
So
yeah.
who, Dr. Chad?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So Kobe, my 4-year-old, he
Just
ain't
kidding,
getting any
Chad.
more ice cream now.
Yeah.
So he went onto the sidewalk and started licking me. He was desperate.
Yeah. Kids don't have a 5 second rule.
That was the triple caramel.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It was really funny. She was like covered in green ice cream.
Was she laughing or she was fully angry?
No, she was. It was so absurd.
Like she knows.
I mean, he was in trouble, obviously. but
Obviously.
yeah, but-
What, you guys time out people?
yeah.
You
All
time
right.
out people?
Okay. I know who I'm voting for. Matt, who are you voting for?
I think it's a clear win for fish food.
Oh wow. And Rob, what say you?
You know, I didn't really love either one. I have to be honest.
Well, Akiva says you hate
Famously.
food, so yeah.
Famously, he doesn't like food.
Yeah. I feel like that the one bite I had of fish food was better, but I don't think I would want a pint of it. I think I'll go with the triple caramel.
Wait, so you're voting for the one you liked less?
I think I could eat more of it.
Yeah,
All right.
I think that's what you should
All
be
right.
doing.
All
You
right,
don't
yeah,
eat a bite of ice cream normally.
I don't understand the logic that he got to, but I agree with his decision. To me, triple caramel chunk welcome to the Final Four.
Wow.
And the crowd is going to get a taste of that, so that's your...
Yeah.
Jeff, that was the first one you had, right? That was the opening ice cream.
And you were shaming me for not voting for the New York chocolate one.
Oh yeah, I like the New York one more, I think, right? Yeah. All right. Okay, so now we have toffee break against chocolate chip cookie dough. Hopefully, Rob will like one of these.
I will say this would be like a 16 beating a 1 if chocolate chip cookie dough.
You know, let me go. I want to be in on the chocolate peanut butter in the next round.
Just eat them all.
No, just eat it.
We're
Just
trying
eat
to
it.
get to the final four quickly.
All right. Didn't you tap out?
Yeah, but I have a podcast due tonight. I just ate 32.
Oh, yeah, because I don't.
But I had 32, and I feel like I'm gonna die.
All right, toffee break. I mean, I like the toffee break in the first couple rounds, but I'm starting to be a lot of toffee.
Cookie dough even smells good. The Ben & Jerry's ice cream smells very good.
So here's, and I love chocolate cookie dough.
Yeah.
I'm a stan, so I'm
Do
allowed,
not vote for
I'm allowed
coffee
to say
break.
this. But is the ice cream? What is the ice cream of chocolate cookie? Is it just plain vanilla ice cream, or what kind of ice cream is it?
It is a plain vanilla ice cream with chocolate chip cookie dough, like bits, and then chocolate like fudge bits in it as well.
Yeah, so there's all right, I'm gonna vote for cookie dough. Matt.
Yeah, on the first bite of that toffee break, it's definitely really good, but the cookie dough has the lasting.
Yeah, we peer pressured him into it.
Yeah,
Rob?
cookie dough.
Unanimous. Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Welcome
makes
to the final
four.
four. Triple caramel chunks.
By the way, Jeff said what? It was 4. Or no, it was. Brett said it was 4-1 favorite, and we're like, that's way too high.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, at this point, it's got to be like 1-2-5 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason he's a professional gambler, people. He knows what he's doing. All right, now we have 2 more spots available in the final four. Who will cut down the nets? Chocolate peanut buttery swirl or nutty caramel swirl?
A lot of swirling
swirl.
going on.
Yeah.
Real
People do
upset.
swirlies.
Did you get a lot of?
still.
Yeah. Did you get a lot of
People
swirlies
do
as a kid?
swirlies, like I never got a swirly. That was cool.
Do you guys know what swirlies are? Yeah, the head
Yeah.
of the toilet. Yeah.
I think I know there's still bullying. I don't think that still happens.
But does it ever happen, or is it just a thing?
I think it was in
people
the
talk about?
movies. I think it was one of these things that was in the movie. I think there's been like 3 swirlies in human history. Wedgies were a real thing. Swirlies were not a real thing.
I think it's waterboarding.
Yeah, you tried to. You tried to give a wedgie to my kids the other day.
I was about to make a political joke, which I was told I'm not allowed.
Cinderella story for nutty caramel.
Yes,
to
nobody
be here.
was talking about it going in.
Wait, did we just have nutty or we had chocolate? Yeah, chocolate peanut butter. I thought so because you could taste the peanut butter. Yeah.
Is it bad I completely lost my voice, Robin? We have
Yeah.
Sorry, we won't have much to cheer for with the Mets today.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be dead silent. Do you think they'll let you get on the scoreboard again today? Like it's a different crew for the day game? You do need a rematch.
I mean, I thought the chocolate peanut butter swirl was going to easily win this one because of the peanut butter. But that nutty caramel swirl is really good.
Mmm.
Oh, that's another one. All right. All right, Matt. Yeah, the double swirl. What are you voting for, Matt?
I had a similar opinion to you that I came in thinking that the peanut butter was going to rout it, but I think that they narrowly edged it out. So I still am going to put peanut butter up there, but it was very close.
So peanut butter in overtime. Rob, what about you?
I would get naked for some more chocolate and peanut butter.
Rob, we said it's child friendly here. Come on.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
You're right.
So it's 2 votes there. I'm going to give nutty caramel a vote, but it's going to be chocolate peanut buttery swirl in the final four.
All right, last matchup before
Do you
people
really
can
like
start
it better,
paying.
or you just don't want it to feel bad?
No,
I never. You don't worry about human beings' feelings ever. You have no emotions, and you were worried about the ice cream
Honestly,
being hurt.
the true answer is that I was going to vote for nutty caramel, but I wanted peanut butter to win. So actually, and you did the same thing on the other side. So all right, okay. Our final entrant, half baked against sweet cream and cookies. Sweet cream and cookies. I don't know how it got this far.
Yeah,
but
this is really maybe punching above its weight, but who knows? It could be the greatest story ever told. Sweet cream and cookies being the best Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
So half baked. So just remind us, half baked is a little bit of totally baked and a little bit of the chocolate. Which chocolate one?
No, so it's chocolate fudge brownie and
Chocolate fudge
chocolate chip cookie dough mixed
Chocolate chip
together.
cookie dough. Okay, all right, got it. So it's almost unfair because it'd be cookie dough against cookie dough.
At the end of the cereal tournament, we did a cereal with like 32 cereals. We realized, Quinn, that we should have done something called the Super Bowl, which is pour like a little bit of all 32 cereals into one bowl, and like make Jordan Kalish eat it. What do you think that would be? Would that be gross?
Yeah.
A Super Bowl? I do think that would be like a fun like Joey Chestnut contest, though. There was a video recently. Joey Chestnut or one of those guys went into an ice cream shop and
cleaned it out.
And they cleaned it. Well, so could you tell us what the Vermonster is? Do you guys not sell it?
We do sell it. It's about like 20 or 30 scoops. I'm not quite sure. Of whatever flavor ice cream you want, and I think it's 4 brownies, 4 cookies, bananas, and whatever toppings you'd like.
Oh, so that's what I think it was either Joe.
What happens if you finish that?
Get a T-shirt.
Honestly, I've never seen someone do it.
Has anyone ordered it even?
Not when I've been working, but.
How long have you been here?
A year and a half.
Oh, okay. Well, then people don't really order it.
We have a mini one too.
Yeah, no,
Defeats the
so it
purpose.
was either Chestnut or Matt Stoney walked into a thing and ate it himself.
No, I'm gonna give a word here for sweet cream and cookies before it probably
give it
gets
its
clobbered.
eulogy. Let's eulogize.
A lot of these ice creams, it's a little gimmicky. It's ice cream that it's got extra stuff in it. It's like it got a piece of chocolate or whatever. Just the sweet cream and cookies is just the ice cream. It doesn't have any gimmicks.
No frills.
Nothing thrown in. It's just a really good ice cream. But half baked is like
it brings like a lunch pail to
half baked is
work.
ridiculous. Matt, what about you?
Half baked works perfectly. The mixture, it's the winner there.
Rob?
I'm going to go with the cookies and cream.
All right.
Because that is a pure ice cream flavor, and half baked is a mishmash.
Yeah. All right. Half baked is still going to advance 2-1. We have our final
That's
4.
the people's favorite.
Yeah.
Triple caramel. I know everyone listening at home or it has a bracket
All right,
themselves
now,
in it.
logistically, let's figure out how we're going to do this. I think everybody wants ice cream.
Yeah, everyone's
right?
gonna eat. Yeah, everyone's gonna eat. Everyone's gonna eat.
Okay. So what we're going to do for the final 4, we're going to have taste for everybody. So and we'll be able to edit out some of these gaps.
And then will you do it a second time for the finals?
I think everyone will eat once.
Okay.
Everyone will eat once, and you'll remember for the next
Fine. All right.
30 seconds what everything tastes like.
All right. Okay. So
right, and so everyone will get one of each.
everybody's getting some triple caramel and some cookie dough. So just start passing these out.
Just make mental notes.
Yeah.
So this is what? This is what?
Here. This is triple caramel. Okay. This is why we didn't want everyone to eat every ice cream, even though it would have been fun.
Akiva
Yes.
should fill some time here as.
Well, we could cut this out of the podcast, technically.
The cutting out of video is.
Oh, yeah.
Is a lot
And
of
by the
work.
way, we've never cut anything on 32 Fans, except Chester said a
Yeah.
couple things that we had, for legal reasons we had to cut.
Even when he said the name of that.
Oh, yes. When he said the full name of the contractor who said he was going to kill him.
Okay. Akiva.
Triple caramel. Yeah, so eat this. Make like a mental 1 to 10 in your head of what it tastes like, and then we'll go from there.
What about these matchups that we're talking about here?
I think triple caramel came in with no fanfare whatsoever.
Yeah.
We tried it once, and we knew it had that it factor. It had something special that was going to make it to the final 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, it's like it's been in our lives forever at this
It's
point.
been 2-1 every time though. They haven't had a sweep yet.
Oh, we got the Schwab here.
And cookie dough hasn't not gotten the best.
Oh yeah. Matt, I wouldn't say anything matters at this point.
So what, Chester? What is being passed around to the crowd? Which flavor?
Triple caramel chunk.
Triple caramel chunk is being passed around as a woman is coming into Ben and Jerry's.
I don't think it's open yet. Not open yet. Unless you're an employee. Is she an employee?
Okay.
Is she with you?
We are open until noon. Okay, instead of 11:26, we aren't open until noon, so if you want to come back at noon. Do you know
Quinn,
what it was?
Quinn, I'll pay $5 to explain what's going on right now to her. No, don't.
Okay. Somebody is here to pick up a party tray. Okay. Somebody. Is it for an ice cream tasting? Yes. Okay. Ice cream tasting podcast. On the road. That would have been a good idea. Can we do that for the sleepover party tonight?
What? You want
Get
more?
Get ice cream to go?
We'll take one of everything.
Okay.
Anybody still need and want? Nobody has to eat of them.
Okay. All right. Everybody's gonna remember.
I'm trying to think how long this would have taken if everyone ate everything because there's 62. I know.
I'll take it out there.
I just had it.
We need 2 more.
The truth is, I had it. The truth is, you really don't need to eat everything 5 times to remember. You do? So then I won't vote.
Okay.
I didn't want to mess up by passing, but I'm like.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anybody want to come up and talk about some thoughts on this flavor? Anybody have
Dara,
any strong
come here.
feelings? Here comes Dara. Okay. What are your thoughts? The first time having this flavor?
Yeah, it's got a lot of caramel in it, and I think cookie dough is going to win based on my previous experience with cookie dough, but it's good. It's a solid Final Four.
Do you think triple caramel is the right amount of caramels? Like, would a quadruple caramel be too much, or would that actually improve it?
I think this is just the right amount.
What about 2.5 caramels?
Maybe 2.5. Maybe it's a little too much, but it's still good. It's solid.
And then let me talk to is it Patrick? Okay, come on. He's the person. He wanted seconds of this. He is the spokesperson on the floor for the triple caramel swirl.
Yeah, I'm a big caramel fan. The first one was really good, and then there was an extra, and I wanted it. And the second one had one of like the chocolate chunks with the caramel in it, and it was even better. It was amazing. It's really good.
Sean the mailman is shaking his head. Are you a caramel hater? Love it. Okay, loves it. Classic matchup. Triple caramel swirl. Oh, here comes Josh.
Would you get them like a
Cookie dough is the boring choice. Let's be exciting. Let's upset the established order.
Oh, man.
Cookie dough is what your grandma would say is the best ice cream.
I do like the lobbying
Okay.
from Josh the politician.
All right. Any other hot takes, regarding these flavors?
What was anything robbed? Does anybody think?
Yeah. Okay.
Lawson.
Here's Lawson.
I would have voted Cherry Garcia over cookie dough in the first place.
Okay. That's a bad take.
So I don't even think cookie dough should be here.
Is this going to break out into a fight, do you think? Akiva, is there any chance of a fist fight?
I do like the viral video. It would be such a good video. We put it on. Maybe we should stage it. Oh,
Yeah.
we do like...
And I'm on these dating sites, and these women, they don't even like cookie dough.
They asked me if I wanted a mini cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah.
Cookie dough.
Okay.
Cookie dough. Who else?
Okay. Is there anybody that's not familiar with cookie dough? I'm good. I just had it.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't even know what day of the week it is.
You don't know what day of the week it is?
I had a lot of ice cream on like empty stomach for like 36 hours.
Okay. Chester's had the most.
Clean up after yourself.
We got 4 cookie doughs. We don't extra cookie doughs available.
Just put them in someone's mouth.
Chester is hopped up on a major
All right,
sugar
so we're
high.
gonna vote now, and then we'll do the second 2 flavors, and then everyone will remember for the finals. We don't have to do it
Okay. All right.
here.
The crowd has had the cookie dough. We're gonna. Do you want to do applause for these?
No, I think everyone should stand in their corner.
Okay.
I'm joking.
All right. Do we want to wait for Chester to get back to his
I think
position?
each person, because what are there, like 35 people here? Each person should say what they vote for, give their opinion on why.
All right.
Let's hear a cheer for triple caramel chunk.
Okay.
And now for chocolate cookie dough.
Oh my God!
I don't know if that worked.
Now
I thought it was the caramel.
Wow. Is that an upset? Do we have an upset? All right. Okay.
Show of hands.
Okay,
Show
we're
of
going to
hands.
hands.
Because we just realized like one person could be yelling and make much more noise.
All right. Show of hands.
All right. We're going hands for the triple caramel chunk.
It's an easy
One hand,
winner.
one hand.
I think I have to say it's a winner. I have to.
16.
Are you voting?
Yeah.
Rob?
Okay, that's 16. All right, now cookie dough. Hands.
Oh, this
1,
is
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16! It's a tie! 16 to 16!
So I'll have to vote.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna break the tie.
All right, 16 to 16.
The vice president.
I had both.
Do we have the 33rd fan?
Oh, the 33rd. Don't say that.
No.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. By the way, he would have been here.
By the way, I didn't.
Stop.
All right.
The cookie dough is really good. It deserves to be here.
Wait, you haven't tasted them?
I had them 20 minutes
No.
ago.
No. Hold on.
You're making Quinn do more work and.
Okay. Chester is going back to bring
It
out.
was a tie. First of all, who didn't show up? Because we have more than more than that people.
Are we gonna call them?
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm going through the list. No.
Yeah.
I just feel bad because I told people no.
Oh, all right. We have a missing wife.
Okay.
All right, it's 6.
Yeah.
It's 16-16. Akiva is gonna have. Akiva, no, you're not licking and spitting. You put that whole thing in your mouth.
Oh no. Not the sound.
Sorry. Okay, I realize that. Sorry. I have had a lot of ice cream. All right, Akiva, who's winning? Who's going to the championship?
I think cookie dough is amazing. Josh is campaigning against it. I do think peer pressured people into voting for triple caramel. But triple caramel is having a great tub day. It's better. Triple caramel is in the finals.
Wow. Akiva is a populist.
Brett, how much money did you just
It was
lose?
16-16. I don't bet favorites. He doesn't bet favorites.
All right. Okay, now we're going the other side. Who will it face? Chocolate, peanut buttery swirl, or half-baked? So cookie dough is still alive because half-baked is half cookie dough.
It's living on vicariously.
Yeah.
Through half-baked. All right, here comes the chocolate and peanut butter.
Half-baked
being served.
culture is not, costume is not cookie dough's culture or something.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then we want to hear from somebody who has this and is out of their mind. They love it. And anybody who is disappointed by it.
Who would have thought that actually giving people the ice cream is a lot more fun?
Yes. Being handed out. People will never forget the day they tasted all the Ben & Jerry's flavors and saw a podcast, especially the people that worked here.
How do you think this is going to play out as an audio show for people who are not here?
Rough.
By the way, I'm
So
still
like every episode.
I'm still hungry for ice
You'll have
cream.
to hear this one.
Yeah.
Why is the audio so good? I wish this is the one I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
You had to be there.
Okay. All right. Do we have any
There should be. What if there was like a mini cooler? We could have
chocolate and peanut butter stands that want to come up? Very good. Anybody have a super strong take? No, he hasn't gotten it yet, I think. No. Are there any real chocolate and peanut butter dissenters? Any haters on the chocolate and peanut butter? Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, come on. Oh, get on the microphone. Get on the microphone. Okay. All right. Yeah, famously not a chocolate guy.
Yes. So I don't like chocolate, but I thought it was actually really, really good. So I am a fan of it. And normally I would not like chocolate and not want to have it.
Mike from the Chocolate Factory, did you have any thoughts on this? Okay. Was there a lot of peanut butter goings on?
I'm actually shocked that this one is this far in the tournament. This
Yeah.
one's not good.
Wow, not
It's
good.
bad.
I have to say, Mike, Mike, should we try and set you up tonight at the live show? Weren't you in the Hapschler?
That was me. I mean, there's the numbers should be good. How many people does
There's
that
gonna be at
stadium
least 10
hold?
women there.
Yeah.
Did you go on a date on the Hapschler?
No, I think he got ghosted, I think.
Yeah, I
right?
got ghosted. I actually did get ghosted.
You got
Yeah,
ghosted.
There was one
Someone
girl.
got back together with her boyfriend.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's very good though.
Alrighty.
Sorry for peer pressure. You eat
I don't need chocolate. Who's this for? Who is anybody? Okay.
Chester will be mad. Okay. All right.
I think I said this before, but the chocolate peanut buttery swirl needs more peanut butter.
Interesting.
Chester has a fever.
So now we're going to half-baked.
While we have a captive audience here,
yes.
If we ever do something like this again in Chester's house, everyone's invited. I'll give you the address. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the third thing we should do after cereal and ice cream? What do people think? Oreos.
Hard drugs
Chester,
is the pick, right?
Chester hates Oreos. I think Oreos is funny because they're all so bad and gross now. We would like hate ourselves. It would actually be funny. Chips. There aren't enough chips that are like. There's an infinite number of chips, but there aren't like a lot of chips that are like. I don't know.
Can you remind us what half-baked?
We're very limited for kosher reasons with pizza toppings.
The half-baked spoons are now being floated out to the crowd.
I think Chester's going to pull a Scott, not Scott St. Pierre, Scott the franchisee, and open up his own ice cream store. He's very good at handing these out.
Yeah. It's very hard to evenly distribute the half-baked.
Chocolate fudge
Yes.
brownie, which lost 3-0 in the first round, is still alive because half-baked is half chocolate
Chester's not on the microphone.
and half chocolate cookie dough.
Yeah, it's better for that way.
All right. Anybody who's had half-baked that feels really strongly for or against it?
I don't think I'm ever gonna eat ice cream again.
Yeah, you're done for today?
No, ever eat ice cream again. I think I'm done I'm retired.
Yeah. Not even at the game today?
Ice cream of the
That's ice
future,
cream of the
baby.
future.
Yeah, that's not for today.
Poor people of the future have to eat Dippin' Dots. Will never experience triple caramel swirl or half baked.
It's just gonna be all Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
I'm a Baskin Robbins boy in a Dippin' Dots world.
Right. All right. Anybody feel very strongly about something that they've just had? How many more? Yes. Okay. Hold on.
This was my go-to. My go-to pint. So
Yeah.
I'm really pulling for the half baked.
Uh-huh.
However, I'm heartbroken that one of my favorite flavors actually didn't make the tournament.
Oh no! Well,
It's-
this is a good.
It's
yeah.
pistachio.
I was thinking there was no pistachio
I
today
actually
out of
love
32
that.
flavors.
It looks very boring on the surface, but it's actually
Do
it's a
over.
good name.
New tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Aaron, do you consider there to be an asterisk today? Should it have to go up against pistachio in a super ice cream tournament?
Absolutely, yes.
At
yes.
5 o'clock.
Yes,
We'll be
100%.
back here.
Okay, that's coming up.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good call. They had a lot of. They have a lot of like limited flavors. They have one with like the Women's March people and
Right.
like a lot of things that were not on the menu today.
Okay. There's a Women's March flavor?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
What is that?
We're not allowed to talk about it.
Okay.
I was told.
I'm curious what flavor it is.
I don't know the flavor.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Half-baked eaters. Anybody have a strong feeling?
What are they? Oh, okay.
It's chocolate and vanilla, but I tasted the chocolate. Peanut butter swirl.
All right, we're gonna try this again.
All right.
Wait,
It's not
how
gonna work.
about me and you say our opinions first? Then
No, I want to hear
Okay, fine.
by noise
We're gonna
first.
sway that.
Okay.
Chocolate peanut buttery swirl by noise,
I'd say that's tepid.
and then half baked by noise.
You don't have to vote. Half baked.
All right,
Show of
vote.
hands?
Hand vote.
Hand vote, half baked. Hand vote for
Half baked hands.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's about 17. I might have miscounted.
No, it wins.
Chocolate peanut buttery swirl by hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And we haven't
6,
gotten.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
No, it's
12,
smaller.
13,
A few people aren't voting, I think, also.
15, 16. It's wait.
Another tie? We need. All right, Quinn is gonna have to
Hold
break
on.
the tiebreaker.
Hold on.
It's 17 all.
It can't be 17. Last time it was 16.
All right, not everyone
I didn't
voted
vote.
last
I didn't
time.
vote.
Not everyone voted.
All right.
All right, is Chester the tiebreaker?
One more time. Half baked hands.
Oh my God. This is great audio.
3, 4, 5.
There is a lot of
Great
tension in the
drama
room
in the
right
room.
now.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for half baked. Okay.
And I didn't vote and you didn't vote.
Okay. Wait, that was half baked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one.
16 for half baked. Now, chocolate peanut buttery swirl. 1, 2, 3, 4,
This is
5,
riveting
6,
audio.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16!
Did you vote?
I did not vote.
Okay,
All right, Chester will.
Okay, we have to decide.
It's tied?
Yeah, it's
Let's
16,
have Quinn
16.
break the tie. Quinn, are you here? Will you eat and break the tie? She went home.
What about D?
Oh yeah, we haven't heard from D all day. D, do you want to
D,
break the tie?
we have a tie here between half baked and chocolate peanut buttery swirl. Half baked! How do we have ties in both of them? How do they?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we have a very bipartisan crowd.
And Josh Leamer, I think had he swayed, had he voted,
Yeah.
like
He
he
didn't-
didn't politic.
He didn't weigh in on
Okay,
this.
the final matchup
Okay.
for all the marbles. I had never heard of it before. I did not think it was going to be a triple caramel chunk against half baked.
Now I thought the right region was weaker. They did have chocolate and strawberry.
I need
but
one more of each of these because I don't remember.
Okay, Chester's going back for more ice cream.
Well, you got to share
Chester's
then.
the one person who has had every single flavor
Yeah.
in every single round. Conservatively, has had 36 or 37 spoonfuls.
Vicky, you want more?
Yeah.
Jeff, all right.
I haven't had enough triple caramel.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Will.
I think we should get. Okay. So we have Patrick, who's Mr. Triple Caramel.
Why don't we just let's ask people quickly.
And
let's go one by one here.
One by one?
Yeah. We gotta add to the tension.
Yeah. That's going to be tough, I think, logistically.
You don't think you can move the microphone?
I think that we're kind of tied up here.
Okay.
Let's just get our spokesperson for each one.
Okay, fine.
Okay. All right. And then who's our half-baked spokesperson? Nobody? See?
Any big stoners in the room?
Yeah. All right. And Josh Leamer should be standing by also. All right. So here, Pat. Okay. All right.
Paid ice cream lobbyist, Josh Leamer.
All right. Here's Patrick one more time to make the case for triple caramel. Yes. And then Dan will make the case for half baked.
Yeah, similar to what Aaron said. I think half baked used to be that's what I get in pints like after breakups. That was my breakup one, and it's way better in a pint I think than here like fresh. Maybe because it's like harder and chewier. I could eat 5 gallons of this caramel stuff.
Oh, man.
It's amazing. It's got so many different things in it, so many different types of caramel, consistencies. It's the best.
You don't think you get sick of it after like 10 bites?
No.
It's so good.
All right. Okay, all right, here comes Dan. Dan is going to speak on behalf of Half Baked.
Boo. That boo was from Danielle.
Okay. All right, here comes Dan.
Well, I think generally the cookie dough and brownie are both popular kind of by themselves. And I think that someone did just say that as a pint it is their favorite flavor. And one of the metrics some people have been using is what could you eat more of?
Yeah.
So I think that half-baked would have more of a long life. That's my choice.
More of a shelf life.
Okay.
You really think we should go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
we don't have time?
it's 11:44.
Oh my
and
God.
we have a baseball game in 15
It's like
minutes.
45 minutes away.
All right. And Josh?
Chester, no more ice cream.
All right, Josh, who famously took down cookie dough single-handedly.
We want to hear your how are you going to sway us here?
When the half bake was being distributed on the sticks, some people were getting, sticks that had only one flavor and not the other, and it was a big problem. And I think that's a flaw that should be addressed. Chester says like it's a taste test.
Yeah.
And so if it's going around and like some of it's like, oh, I only got the one and not the other, like that's a flaw with this Frankenstein monster of a thing that's not a real flavor.
It's juicing.
The cream is flawed.
Okay.
Right. And Josh Leamer famously hates anything with cookie dough in it.
Okay. Now, I don't want to sway the audience, but I have to say, I just tasted both simultaneously.
And to you, there's an obvious winner?
I voted against triple caramel chunk in the first round.
We should have brought
I voted against
style envelopes and read that.
Yes.
I voted against.
We should have secret ballot at the next one.
I voted against triple caramel chunk in the third round. I voted against triple caramel chunk in the fourth round. I am voting for triple caramel chunk to win.
God. The fifth bite got him.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the fifth bite, Chester is hooked.
All right. This hasn't worked yet, but by sound, triple caramel chunk. And now half baked.
I thought it was caramel.
Win, but let's do it.
All right, hands. Triple caramel, hands. Oh, I think. All right, half baked hands. This looks like fewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 something, 14. Triple caramel is the winner!
Congratulations to the once and future king of ice cream.
The very first ice cream that we had today.
Wow.
Shocking upset.
We stand triple caramel chunk.
We stand the
Akiva, what have you learned today?
I learned that you can't judge a pint of ice cream by its cover. Nobody was talking about triple caramel chunk outside. It was probably if we had had Brett, we should have done this. Have pre-season rankings. It would have been at best like 29th. And it came and it brought its heart and soul today, and it fought its way to victory.
Quinn, what's your reaction to triple caramel chunk being the winner?
Quinn said it was her favorite
We're
flavor.
gonna take triple caramel chunk to the top, and we said before today that Mount Rushmore needed a fourth flavor, and I propose to you that vanilla, strawberry chocolate, and triple caramel chunk are American.
Mount Rushmore of ice cream.
Mount Rushmore ice cream flavor.
Now let's go bake in the Sun of the Twins game.
All right.
Thank you very much
for coming. We really appreciate it. This is fun. I hope you had a good time.
Thanks, Scott St. Pierre, for all of the logistics here.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Rob.
And thank you to Ben and Jerry's. Thank you to Scott and Dee and Quinn
especially,
and Nico and everybody here at Ben and Jerry's in South Minneapolis. Come eat some ice cream.
Yeah.
And make sure to get triple caramel chunk.
All right, awesome.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you later, Keith.